Alrighty then. Test 1, test 2. Mic check, mic check. Alright, let's get things reset here this morning. It is a few minutes before, actually the open is coming on right now, so I'm going to turn on the full auto ASAP. A few minutes later than I wanted to be there this morning. Whoa. Okay. A lot of speed there right off the open.
Divergence of NQ on the 8th.
Alrighty then. Don't forget, trading is risky and all of that business.
Lower band speed NQ 100 delta NQ on double delta NQ on 32. Double delta NQ on the 2. Lower bands touch NQ on the 32. Double delta NQ on the 8. Fib dot NQ on the 32. Lower bands touch NQ on the 32.
Target
Lower
filled.
bands touch NQ on the 32. Lower bands touch NQ on the 32. Lower bands touch NQ on the 32.
Target filled.
Along on the NQ4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30 delta NQ on the
Oh, that was awful. Too fast. Too fast. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it.
100 NQ on the 32. Two finger NQ on the 32.
Alright, let's go back to turning on full auto here. Holy shnikes, that was crazy. Thought I could outsmart it. Couldn't even click the button fast enough. Oh, we'll go through that here in a minute.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
Trying to play the lower time frame. Where is my 5 big, please? There we go.
Speed of NQ 900.
Okay, that was a wild dropout. Okay, I think that's going to be a fake down move. Let's see.
Target filled. Target filled. Target
Lower
filled.
bands touch
Target
NQ on the
filled.
89.
Lot of speed there this morning. Got the triple ready ups back here. So I want to be targeting that zone right there. There's the triple ready up. Okay, tapped it.
Double delta NQ on the 32. Speed of NQ 984. NQ on the 32. Speed of NQ 284. DCDM NQ on the 2.
Forgot I was back on the
Double delta NQ on the 2.
on the NQ.
Along on the NQ4.
It's too fast. Should be switching over here to YM. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pause. I'm going to switch instruments here. That's what I should have done this morning. Totally forgot.
Double delta EM on the 2. Lower bands touch EM on the 32. J-hook short EM on the 2.
Yeah, gonna close that. Don't like it. Let's see what's gonna happen there. So it's trying for the super PRs. Yeah, I see a lot of ready ups back here. I think the higher time frame will turn here, but I gotta be a little more cautious here. Already sitting in red after that wild NQ open. I'll beat myself up about it in a few minutes here. So draw in our proper Titanic zone here. So Titanic zone right here. So if we come back through this, be looking for price to be up above that watery zone right here. I want it to be up here when this is all through. I want to see if we can get some good entries on it.
Lower bands touch EM on the 32.
All right, there we go. There's a big... Got a big green dot coming in here on the higher time frame as well. I think we have a masher touch. So several things going on here. Got a Bollinger touch. Also have the Fibella dot. We got another ready up right there. I'm gonna go full 20s here. All right, let's see if we catch the Titanic shift here. High time frame hopefully will come into play. Masher touch right here.
Lower bands touch EM on the 32.
We also have the BB touch. And I think there was one more. What else do we have? Oh, the Fibella dot, right? Well, it's up here.
Double delta EM on the 2.
All right, most important thing for me there on those plays was to get back to break even there. So I'm in positive territory. Now I want to before I was so rudely interrupted, I want to mentally reset there. Let me look at the news. So news is 9:45. Oh, we have something in 4 minutes. It's marked as red. Flash services and flash manufacturing PMI. Okay. So, big time frame came in. I actually do want to talk about this today, particularly around, I hear a lot of people that we're going to talk about signals versus setups. Okay, remind me as we are cutting towards the coffee time today, signals versus setups, and strategies versus entries. Okay, strategies versus entries as well, because there are, so what we just did right there, we combined time frames. We had, I could have just waited, right? There is the scenario of waiting until a higher time frame, something comes in on the higher time frame. If you want the absolute best plays for full big point strategies, you want to pull out 20, 40, 50, 100 tick plays. For the big ones, you're going to need to wait for a higher time frame event to also occur. Now, I'm less bothered by that. I will read inside of what I kind of call reading the tea leaves on the lower time frames, and I'll scalp some out, and I'll grab, 10 bags, 15 bags here as we go along. I'm not bothered by that. But then if I see a play setup showing up on the higher time frame, I will hold longer, basically like the one that I did just a moment ago there, where if I zoom in here, we'll see how many ticks that was here. Do Control E. Our entries and exits here. So we were talking about measurement all the way up to there. That's 41 ticks. Now you might think, oh, that's not a big play. 41 ticks? That's a big play. But how did we catch that 41 ticks? Was that just, because, this ready up, shot it up there? No, there were multiple things there, right? We had on the left, we had the super PRZ ready up with a tail. We actually had a tail on it. And then we have another cross. But the biggest point there was that we had a higher time frame coming in with a Fabella dot plus the bull touch, right? We also had a masher touch. That was why I kind of drew these in earlier, so you could see higher time frame play there to be able to catch a bigger one. Kind of bummed out that I didn't hit this one there this morning. Was at 9:34. That's the perfect moonshot short, but I was over on NQ, and don't get me started on the fact that I should have been on this one. Okay, we have now, I'm going to go back along one more time here for this, and I need to stop out underneath. I'm going to go ahead and add a stop bracket for this one because I do not want to put on a lot of risk here. I've already come back out of negative territory here. This could continue downward now, because if the higher time frame is just coming up, bouncing, and we're moving down, I'm not getting in the way of that train, right? I'll put a little risk on here for it. That is a triple ready up, and if the higher time frame does make its big move and start to continue, to me, this is worth a risk for me right now. Everybody's risk tolerance is different on that, but I can take small stuff here by itself. When things start to combine down here, like the triple ready ups, which we've talked about before, we're looking for Titanic zone shifts where, okay, higher time frame, let's look what would be coming up on the higher time frame. When we came over here to the left, we also knew this because I had drawn this in. There were a ton of ready DDs coming in here, right? So we also knew that this could be a potential for a higher time frame play to start to come in. So that's what triggered me to go look to see, well, what's coming in on the higher time frame. Understand?
Lower bands touch EM on the 32.
All right.
Divergence of EM on the 8.
Super fast movement there on the open. Okay, here's the news. So news is talking. Well, there should be a gawker right now.
DCDMRTY on the 4. Double delta EM on the 2.
Okay, I do want to re-engage that short. Alright, I'm over here trying to do too many things, trying to get the chat going on here this morning. We have a potential. Oh my word, there's too much talking. I have got to stop trying to talk. Just FYI, we will be talking about this today. This may be my last live stream with you guys. Just FYI. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. See what you guys think.
The drop in headcounts was smaller than reported in September. The decline in services jobs.
Today will be the 500th live stream on our new YouTube channel. So number 500 may be the last.
DCDMRTY on the 4. Lower bands touch EM on the 32. Enigma long on the RTY. Lower bands touch EM on the 32.
Yeah, well, the live streams are a massive distraction to me. Like, if y'all haven't figured it out, it's a massive distraction. Like, I could have played that way better, but I'm over here trying to move over here and move the news over and then move the live stream chatter over and do. There's 1,000 little things going on, and what, we have like 50 people come out here and hang out in the live stream. Yeah, it's not worth it for me.
DCDMRTY on the 4.
So, number 500 today, likely to be the very last live stream with you guys.
Fib.em on the 8.
So Israel's central bank governor Yaron says the base case is the war will continue until the first quarter of next year.
It's like they're scheduling wars now. Well, isn't that lovely? Yeah, I mean, we just don't get enough participation in them, not enough view counts, and it's just not, it's not worth the extra oomph. On occasion, you know, we might, but I will likely be retiring on January 1st. I'll be turning 45, and it's retirement time for me. The good news is I'll be handing the community over into good hands. We'll talk about that here as well. So what I've been trying to do this whole time while things are moving so quickly, there we go. Got the chats there. Anybody taking over for you? Yes, everybody.
At 10 a.m. Eastern time, we get U.S. new home sales.
Everyone will be taking over for me.
0.72 million on the prize, 0.716 million with a range of 0.762 million to 0.69 million. And U.S. new home sales change month over month, forecast 0.6%. On the prior, minus 4.7%.
I will definitely not be bored. I have plans, bro. I have plans outside of this space. What will be fun is I will have my, I don't want to say I want to have my vengeance, because, you know, there's some scripture passages there say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
To cut rates if you have structural persistence in relation
but
between
I will
wages and
be,
price formation.
it is a little bit of time to focus on some me. Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of the Foster Scotts of this world. People who will pretend to be your friend to your face for a little bit and then turn around and then I'm going to go and lie about you online. I'm going to go and threaten your children. I'm going to go and do all those fucktards. Yeah, man, they get to me and don't have enough people defending against it. Like, I'm done. We get nobody commenting. Like, I think I looked at yesterday's live stream. We had an amazing live stream yesterday. $12,000 end of day. Let's see how many views it got. What did it get? 500 views? Let's see. Oh, a whole whopping 595 views. Look, that's abuse. That's like elder abuse. This 45-year-old, I feel like an elder. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Let's see how many comments it had. It had 3 comments. Yeah, bro, I'm out. I am out. I ask you guys to do comments and likes and whatnot. I'm out, dude. I'm out. I am so out. Y'all are on your own. However, I mean, the software will keep on going. The software does its thing. You don't need me. You literally don't need me. Y'all tell me it all the time. The people have spoken. You want less, Vinny? You got it. I'm out. This will be the last live stream. 500. Today is number 500. Look, I'll show you right here. Number 500. There it is. The 500th episode on the channel. The Mike Schwartz turds of the world. Peace out. You guys fight over the scraps. I'm done. It's no longer fun for me. As soon I've said this a long time. The very moment it becomes not fun for me, I'm out. Peace. Now is the time. I'm out. It's no longer fun for me. I'm gonna go on vacation. Need one. All right, I think this will be the comeback through. Let's see.
Lower bands touch EM on the 32.
All right, there's break even. Waited for the high time frame. Play in.
Forecast 0.72 million on the prior 0.
Coming back through the flat.
Million, with a range of 0.762 million to 0.69 million. And US new home sales change month on month. Forecast 0.6% on the prior -4.7.
This weekend, I'll be sending out a bunch of golden knives. So if you were on the golden knife list, I'm going to make sure you get one more chance to put in your address for shipping. I will put together we've got a Google form. Just fill it out. Make sure you got your proper address for me to ship to you. And I'll be sending a bunch of those out there this weekend. Plutonium, there are exceptions. There are diamonds in there. There are. And, I think you are one of them. But, that's what I mean by I'm handing it over to good folks like yourself. Like, there are people who, listen, I have taught this, and there is plenty there. You know, there really is. Oh, look at that beautiful RTY off of the, was that the 4s? 15 and a 1 push up. Very nice there on the RTY. But speaking of, I mean, I'm going to have all my, if and when I want to trade, I'll have my 20 chart layout. I'll do a little bit for me, because the more I do for you, the more I get the poo-poo. I mean, I'll tell you, like, the people who ruin shit is people like Foster Scott, who literally, you will literally help them out financially. You will literally take on their burden for them, and they will turn around and they will assault you and your children, the things that mean the most to you, when you don't do more for them. They're like, but you didn't do enough. Oh, the very moment you do something huge for them, but then they're like, well, you could have done more. Dude, those people are the scum of the earth, and I continue to run into them over and over again. I'm just done with it. Just done. I am so done. The thing is I think you only meet them online, because that doesn't happen in person. Right, and if he did do that to me in person, like I told him, I would literally fucking kill him. You ever do that shit to me in front of my face? I will literally fucking kill you. Oops. Oh, Vinny, that's bad. You're mean. You're not a Christian. Man, this is just raw, real. Thank goodness for Jesus, all right? Thank goodness for Jesus, because I'm not perfect. He is, thank goodness, for all of us, really. And that's what's important. That's also the other thing about what's important. Well, my children and my family are important to me. And that's what all these misfits want to come and attack and threaten to have taken away by CPS and blah, blah, blah. Dude, I'm done with all you nuts. I am done with the nuts. I am done with you nuts. Crazy, man. People lying. Oh, look what you did to Soul Man. Oh, I let him leave with dignity? I see that up there. They're like, oh, I'm going to put it on Trustpilot for you. Trustpilot doesn't let you take anything down, which is like insane. You can just say whatever you want. Go on Trustpilot, say whatever you want. Oh, I'm gonna tell this crazy story. Nah, bro. I'm out. Oh, I should switch to ones. You're 100% right. Thank you for that. See, stuff like that. I mean, I just miss out on things that I would normally just do. All right. Oh, nice. 3 wise men right here. And we were green side. We went neutral. So let's see if we can get some more out of that. So the good news is this: we got coupon codes. I don't know if you guys know this or not. So coupon codes is here. So like, there will be plenty of people who can come out there. It'll be great for you guys. The good, I'll give you some more good news. Is I was about to say the word partnership, but when you say partnership, there's like legal ramifications in that. But you know what? I'm going to say it right up front. I don't mean partnership when I mean business partnership, but I mean it is going to kind of be a partnership. Because forget 10% commissions, forget 20% commissions, which is what most places come to find out are doing, 20 or 30, whatever. No, forget 20, forget 30. The 40-60 split, well, that'd be kind of cool too. Now we're going to go, I'm going to give you guys 50%. So I'm going into a 50-50 partnership with anybody who wants to go out there and take up the mantle. Because listen, I know how hard this is. You're going to come out here. You guys don't know how hard it is to make videos. Okay, you literally don't. Even when I paid a video editor, which I did, I mean, I had to fire. Okay, like I think that kind of pisses me off too. I overpay for individuals to come, being generous. Then they turn around and suck. All right, whatever. It's a whole nother animal. I have learned a lot of things the hard way. And testing into people, man, I think I have learned just too many lessons from people. But yeah, I'm going I think ALGOBOX deserves more. Personally, I think ALGOBOX deserves more. I think that's why a little bit of the jading in there as well is that, you know, we're literally the best. I have done the most, and I have yet, for some reason, been attacked the most. The highest standards that I'm held to in this industry, the level of transparency that I give, coming out here, doing it in front of you, and yet, how many people are hanging out here? Less than 100. 67 people? Right, while ICT will go over there, not take any trades, and sit there.
Speed of YM7.
20,000 people are going to hang out in that live stream. Insane. People love the lies, apparently. They love stupidity. If you're a truth teller, they're like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Really? Hi, Mr. Robin. You want an apple? Yes, high five. That right there. Listen, I wake up to too many amazing days like that with these kids, and I come in here with you adult children, and y'all disappoint. My children do not. Me spending a lot more time with them. But yeah, this has just become an absolute ridiculous mental burden of nonsense. And I will just say it straight up. Yeah, I can't take it anymore. Absolute nutters.
YM66.
And all the good people,
YM66.
they're silent. So for the good people who are like, oh, what about me? Too much silence. Now there are some exceptions to that. In fact, I want to make sure, like Plutonium, like we're gonna be friends. We'll be in connections. All right. You know who you are, but there's other people who, man, I can't even tell y'all how many DMs I get. I mean, I got friends in DMs, okay? But they ain't gonna come out here and talk in public, okay? Yeah, you know, he's like, well, Vinny, you're not like Jesus. Well, actually, I kind of feel, sometimes I feel like I am. Things like, I mean, everybody wants the Jesus when it comes to what you get, but if it's any kind of give, we are silent. We are far too silent about Jesus, you know, and that's guilt to me too. I need to talk more about him.
Speed of YM52.
You know what I mean? I think we all do. But sometimes I start to think, you know what? I feel that. I'm feeling a little bit like, yeah, they'll be good to your face as long as you can do something for them. You say one thing they don't like, and they, you know what? Then they're gonna nail you to that cross. And most of the time, the thing that they say that you said wrong was actually right. That's the big irony of it.
Speed of YM54.
All right, so it looks like that was not going to be a DCDM. That being a DCR. Just thought that was long enough for it to have finished, but apparently not. Two.
Speed of YM59.
I think on occasion, the thing is, you know, I don't think that there will probably be more of this, but I will not be on a schedule. It'll be on my terms. Does that make sense? Yes. Oh, yes. You know what? It's a hard. Wow, that's deep right there. Give us Barabbas, dude. It is. That's what it feels like sometimes. They would rather have ICT. Well, dude, then have at him. Have at him. Crazy. I'm gonna win the Robins 11,000%. Oops, blowout again. I am gonna finish my lawsuit against the Robins. I am going to work to get the Robins shut down. And ICT and his little Muppets too. But I'm gonna focus on a few of those things, getting out other things, but not coming out here and sitting for X period of time where the idiots can just launch their nonsense constantly behind their little keyboards.
DCDME on the 1.
Yeah, it's a numbers thing. Oh boy. Okay, that's not quite a 3 Wiseman because these two, that's a double. Let's see if we're gonna get that or if I'm gonna be in trouble here. That's a cluster reversal. Boo. What I'm hoping is that is catching them off sides. And that we get that rocket launch return to
Double
highs would be awesome. Thank you, Eddie. Where am I going? Well, why don't you guys give me a list of places to visit? But I have my bucket list of places I'd like to visit. Already been to Israel, thank goodness, before all that got all jacked up and went about a decade ago. Egypt is on my list before they blow that up. Where else should I visit? Italy? Oh yeah, definitely got to see some of that. Got to see some Rome. Got to see the Vatican before the Antichrist walks out of its doors. Those who know, you know. Switzerland. Oof, well, that's where Satan lives, so I'll probably skip on that one. Paris, maybe?
Low impact news event IMF meetings.
Boo. That'd be in a cluster. Mm-hmm. Japan? Yeah, I need to go somewhere where, I don't know, the whole language thing. I don't know, definitely need to sort some things though. But yeah, no, I just had a lot of thought wear around things and was like, dude, it's just all live streaming things are for idiots like Schwartz, dude. I'm out. It is more insulting to sit out here with 65 people while these idiots are collecting tards. Can't do it. Yeah, I heard Paris is looking pretty bad. I didn't want to say that because, I mean, when I'm, you know, believe it or not, I'll try not to offend people. I don't offend people just to offend unless it has a point and a purpose. And a purpose for good. Satirically. Usually a word too big for the people that need it.
Delta RTY on the 4.
Satire is making fun of something in order to improve it, not just to make fun of it. Yeah, another thing is like people like Emon Trading who come out there and I befriend the guy. I'll give that story too. Befriend the guy, give him access to all the stuff I collected on ICT that I spent thousands, tens of thousands of dollars collecting via private investigators, hiring people to track and get everything done. Doing full documentary that, you know, doesn't pan out. I get the people in the documentary who do shitty work. I get just so many things that made me so jaded about everything. And you got Emon who goes in there, sweeps in, drops his video before my documentary is completed, literally the month before. Then, you know, out of all of that, give him all of my work and then tell him, listen, if ICT sues you, I will literally pay for your lawyers and I will help defend you. Goes out there, puts his video out there, and like, it's like, well, you know, if you want to somewhere in there give me some credit, you can't even find me in the credit. Like, you don't put me down in the description or anything. You don't want to put a link back to us in the description. You don't want to. Well, I said it towards the end of the video. He didn't even do it at the very end of the video where you're going to find it. It's like buried at the very, very end of the video. It's a little black and white screen with like a little tiny font text. Special thanks to Vinny for all of the blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like, man, even the people who you think are doing good in this community are shitty effing people. All right, there's a bunch. Probably got caught off guards right there. That's everybody getting hung up right there, hopefully. And let's see if this will be the pop-up spot. Big smooth leg down here. I'm not going to believe that one. Let's, that is the Titanic zone. Hopefully they are dropping it right back out behind here. And let's see if we're going to make that move up here. Going to be a little bit tricky, but that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no credit for me. Like, look in the description. It's literally not there. I approach him about it, and he goes, dude, I mean, the ego on this guy, on this kid. I don't owe you nothing. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, well, it's not about really owing. Like, you just, like, wow. I'll do an exposure on you. Like, expose me on what? Well, I read all that stuff about you on Futures.io. I'm like, dude, I exposed Futures.io and Peter Davies from Jigsaw so hard their mom felt it. I exposed that shit so hard they had to change their name to a shampoo bottle. Futures.io is now called Nexus-Fi. Go look at the shampoo called, what is it, Nexus or whatever they call that stuff, whatever. They're a fucking joke. They're a shampoo bottle now. Kid doesn't get it. Like, I heard this and this. Dude, whatever you hear online. Like, you're listening to Foster Scotts of the world, idiots. Okay, sure, bro. Let's send me your, send me the connection to your lawyer, bro. Try it. Fuck around and find out, please. Please, absolutely. Oh, Ryan, thank you for that, my friend. Appreciate the coffee. Appreciate that, I really do. Yeah, and I mean, look, I know there's... here's the thing, too. What sucks and what's great about our community is two things. First of all, our community is filled with a bunch of family people, mostly. See, the ICT Muppets, like, most of those kids are sterile. They probably can't have kids. Like, no offense to anybody who, you know, has that situation or whatever. I don't know. I'm about to offend some people. Like, you know, probably, you know what? I probably shouldn't even have this conversation. But you know what I'm saying. There are a bunch of kids running around, you know, lacking a father figure, whatever. You know, I feel bad for them. I do. But, you know, the misfit crowd of Muppetry, we have people that actually have jobs. So I know you guys don't have time to come hang out here, right? But here's my thing about that. While I get it, you're busy, you do your other job, you got to come here, and you're, you know, doing two things at once. I get that. But I've been there, done that. I've done a bunch of things at the same time. I got 4 kids, wife, elderly parents that are, you know, unhealthy right now, needing help and assistance. So it's another thing that's, you know, driving some of this. I got to go help them more. Okay. Just a fact. Of course, they guilt me when I'm not doing enough. It's like, oh, well, if y'all hadn't moved to Austin, if you would have moved to Dallas like I told you to, but, you know, whatever. I am going to square family affairs. I'm going to square situations in life, all that kind of stuff. Spend more time with my kids who are just amazing joys to me. They need dad a bit more. Not that I mean, they're around all the time. It's not one of those like, oh, it's not like ICT who literally is like neglected his children and whatnot. Like, it's a whole different animal of that. But more of the fun side of that. That'll be the fun side for me. All right, there's the delta shift. Higher time frame. We'd also had the touch of the bat and the masher touch. Everybody type masher in the chat. Masher coming through. But see, this is what I mean by, like, all the people who join late and stuff. I mean, the thing is, you don't need me, right? You're going to come and watch it back later anyways. You go trade on your own. And the live stream has a delay. And that's the other thing about 4K streaming. 4K streaming, we get a delay. And you know what the only complaints are? They complain that there's a delay. And the delay is like seconds. But no, I get it. I would be that same way too if I was trying to, like, get an entry on the signals, right? I mean, I get it. I'm feeling you on that. But at the same time, for the people who are like, okay, so, well, I got to watch it after hours, Vinny. I can't participate because I got a job to do. Yeah, okay. But then y'all come, you watch the video, the live stream that, you know, I came out here, spent time doing, sitting when, you know, I could have been doing other things too. But, you know, the thing is this, is you come and you watch it at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, whatever, and you can't hit a comment. Literally, we'll have 60 people hang out here in the live stream, right? Then in the evening, sure, there's like 500 to 1,000 people who will watch it after hours. And guess how many comments? 3 comments, 5 comments. It's hilarious to me. But ICT and his children, you know what's funny? I'm going to, for the Bible beaters who want to Bible thump a bit, Scripture says, unless you come to me as a little child, you cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Here's your trouble with that. The children who are in ICT's following, at least they talk about their, I'm doing air quotes here when I say master. Okay, but their Jade master. At least they talk. They will leave that comment. They will say how much they are helped by it. They will say thank you. They will say really appreciate it. Thank you. A thank you to their air quotes. I'm doing air quotes. Their daddy. Right. So I don't know what the excuse is for people who are like, well, I had a job, had to take care of things, do. Okay, you had to do those things, but when you watched it after hours, you couldn't drop that comment. It was too much for you to reach over and hit your thumbs to type out whatever. Really? No. I literally say no excuse. Zero excuse. You are just selfish. So even the people that are good, I say I don't think so. No, I think you're selfish. And that's fine. I'm not here to help selfish people either. At the same time, Jesus did. He loves you. Great. I'm not Jesus. I'm not here to save you.
Lower bands touch him on the 32.
He is. So I will just point you to him, and you don't need me out here to live stream my trades. I'll do better when I'm not. Do better for my kids. You do better for yours. And though at the same time, those who missed the first part of the chatters around all that, it's a 50-50 partnership now. But it will require some people to step up. It will require some people, of course, I mean, motivated by money. Who's not motivated by money in our world? Okay, so it's, and we need it. Okay, we got to have money to take care of our children. So don't get me started on whole. I'm not like, oh, money is evil. No, money itself is not evil. The love of it, but you know, your character shows. We can't lift a finger for our brothers these days. Right, we got pastors who are silent. I'm about to not be silent. Okay, I'll tell you what really gets me. I'm gonna go over here. I posted a video on my historian channel. It's not my video, can't take credit for it. But the people who are talking about things
Delta Eam on the 1.
like this. Where you at, pastors? I got pastors who send me direct messages, who send me personal text messages. They have my personal telephone number, and I let them talk to me like anybody else can. You can come and talk to me. I have pastors who will support me in text. I don't want to say support because there's no support in text. Your silence and talking about it's like going to church. You are not Jesusing by going to church. What do you mean, Vinny? Oh, I'll tell you. Just because you sit in the pew does not mean that you're doing anything good. Pastors.
Would a pastor be in error if he did not speak against slavery in this country? Say, of course. Would a pastor be in error if a pastor did not speak about how kids are being sold into sex slavery? Well, newsflash, there are more people being sold in slavery in this country right now on the southern border than any time in the last couple hundred years, and the church is silent. There are 320,000 kids that we know of that have gone missing, many of whom are now teenage prostitutes and sex slaves for the cartel in the interior of the United States. But the church is silent. One of the first actions that Kamala Harris took with Joe Biden was to get rid of DNA testing. So here's how it works. They show up on the border, trembling 13-year-old girl, and a muscular 35-year-old pimp says, I'm her dad. and there is no DNA testing that occurs. So instead, they just say, sign on the paperwork, here's your asylum date, it's in 3 years, of course it never comes, and the girl is now a sex slave in the United States. Under Trump, we do a DNA test, be like, you're lying, that's not correct, we're gonna find out who her parents actually are. However, the church is uninterested in this. Exactly. Pastors are too interested in bigger buildings and more budgets and not in the fact that kids, God's children, are being sold as sex slaves in our own country. This is not happening in some far off distant land. This is on our turf. This is in our own nation. And I can't make the moral argument more clear than that.
So, yeah, building buildings and parking lots. I mean, I'm kind of disgusted to even say, like, the church that we participate in right now, like, they're over there, oh, we got a building fund. Oh, yeah, you hear that? No, this is a parking lot fund. Well, we might need to expand our parking lot. Our parking lot's got some holes in it, and we're having to lease it from this thing across the street, and they're like, Vinny, can you throw down some cash for a parking lot? Y'all, you have no idea the amount of rage that came into my soul. And I'm like, and I sit there and I wait for my pastor to say something about what's going on in America and this type of stuff. No, man, they got to be silent because they got to keep the Democrats, the demon craps in their congregations, sending the checks. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, I do better yelling about and doing something about that than coming out here and letting trolls talk about the trades I didn't win. You know what I'm saying? You understand something? So, and I think their messages are vapid. It's time to get some real deal on top of that too. About to preach and reach. But I think the pastors know who they are. If they're going to listen to this message, which they're not. You know why they don't listen? Because they don't come to these. They're using my software for free. They come to me, hey, Vinny, I'm a pastor, you know, hook me up for free. Okay, you know, I don't got any money. Okay, all right, sure. Oh, they're using the system, right? They're using the system. They're making money with it, but they're not going to tell anybody about it. They're not going to come out here on a live stream. They're not even going to hit the thumbs up for me. Not going to lift a finger for me. I will lift their financial burden from them. They will not reach a comment. Now I'm talking about my actual pastor. I'm talking about what's funny is so my actual pastor doesn't even know who I am. I'm talking about pastors who have met me online, who are out there seeking how to make money, right, on the side while they, you know, I don't know what pastors do throughout the entire week. They're like, oh, I'm ministering to the fold. Oh my word. I listen to people talk about their problems. I'm a counselor. Okay. How come your counsel doesn't fit much with a lot of, why don't you just give them a lot of scripture? You just talk about your life stories, your puff pieces. You know why Puff Daddy called himself Puff Daddy? Sound like a puff piece yourself. Are you a Puff Daddy? Bro, I am coming unglued on these Muppets. And a lot of them are in the pulpits. Preach the truth,
meme on the one.
not your experiences. I'm not interested in who you met at the coffee shop the other day, bro. Not interested in what you bought at Sam's Club yesterday, Muppet. Why don't you find more than one scripture reference today to talk about in your air quotes message? Oh, you found one verse. Well, we talked about one verse. I talked about everything. You spent 1 hour and you had one verse. No cross references, just one verse. Wow. Really? Really? One verse, one whole verse, bro. Impressive. They don't want to talk about politics. The thing is they call it politics. Poly meaning all, ticks meaning
Double delta
bloodsuckers. Multiple bloodsuckers is what politics means. You know that, right? Politics. Multiple bloodsuckers. And it ain't politics as usual anymore. Now we are talking about good versus evil. It's in your face. Pastors are like, well, it's not what my pulpit is about. Yours. I like how you said my and I and mine. Really? Whose pulpit is it? About to pull out the bullwhip, bro. About to pull out the bullwhip. About to start turning over some money changers. You want to see me be like Jesus? Hand me a bullwhip. Gonna get on the other side of this Titanic zone. Gonna float above the water, get to the P point. Don't know, we'll see. If it's not obvious, that's my expectation.
Enigma short on the E1.
And that'll be my exit. Yep, polypix. Multiple bloodsuckers. Baby killers. Eddie, real quick, type me back. What were the two things that, the two phrases I was going to talk about? Trading related. Because this will be our final lesson. This is video number 500 on the channel. Number 500.
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
There were our two right there. Thank you, Eddie. All right, so I had said two things. Signals versus setups and strategies versus entries. You need to understand that our system is like reading a book, but with a cheat code. That's the way I describe it. The way I approach the markets using ALGOBOX itself. It is reading what is coming in at RTOFA levels, real-time order flow analysis. On top of that, structure, higher time frames, multi-time frame confluence. So signal versus a setup. What's a signal? Well, every little item that shows up is a signal. Okay, but people, the word signal, again, here's a whole thing about spelling. Okay, spelling, words matter. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Those who know it will eat of its fruit. Words matter. The words that you use matter. Your choosing and your type in your voice matters. Typography. Your words are code. So let's see. I think we're gonna end up getting up above the Titanic zone. A lot of action coming in right here, up underneath it. See if we're gonna get the explosion or not.
What's her name? Sometimes to love someone
love to see an Enigma long or a green alpha omega, and I will get long. Double king timing coming up there.
Double delta EAM on the 1.
So a signal is an item on the chart. But some people say signals is like, oh, a signal is, they've redefined things. People think, oh, it's a buy or sell signal. Like they think that every signal is a buy or a sell. And I'm telling you, it's not. It is just a piece of information that needs to be read. Is one word a sentence? Well, let me back up. Can you think of a sentence that exists via one word? Is there such thing as a one-word sentence? Is that possible? Somebody answer me that one. Let's start right there for a second. Can a sentence be written with one word? About yes, about no. Okay, but it's an implied other word it's missing, right? So yes, no, maybe, answers to questions, right, or examples. But in general, you want to expand on the yes or the no, which is what we want to do when we are trading, in my opinion. Yes, LOL, in fact, right? Laughing out loud, but that stands for 3 words. Implied, 1 word, no, yes, exactly. Scripture says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Okay? So responses, absolutely. You're trying to give people information, though. Is one word enough? Can you explain something in one word? No and yes. You can with a picture. Picture's worth 1,000 words though, right? So is it really just one word? No, a picture's 1,000 words. You get the picture? Funny, isn't it? So we're putting together the sentence with our air quotes here, signals, right? Signal, signal, signal. When we put them together, they make a sentence. Everybody understand that? What is the sentence telling me? That is the read. Now there are some things that are very powerful signals. There's a lot inside of an enigma. Okay, that's why it's called the enigma. There's a lot going on right there that is detected to make that push down. A lot. So there are some signals that are multi. The whole sentence in itself in an enigma. When you start to combine sentences, you get paragraphs. Yes? Why cadence is so powerful, particularly around the enigma. Enigma by itself is one thing, pretty good, but it can get better with cadence. We understand? Like you get more of the picture when you put multiple enigmas together. Trying to tell you a story. Exactly. Yes, one word answers are not good explanations, correct? You're looking for an explanation for your entry point. Yeah, one thing is not enough, which is why I have rules. Some of them very simple. Like trade nothing alone. Okay, no one word answers for entries. You know, and with exceptions like the enigma, okay? I mean, you might only need that one word sentence there for an enigma, okay? I get it. You have that. We are still strong buy, so I'm just looking to add into this position while we are sitting here because I'm reading context of multiple instruments right now. Yes, and we had a Red Rover. Everybody type Red Rover in the chat. And then secondarily, once you type Red Rover, if you did not see the Red Rover, you don't know what we're talking about, type it too. That Red Rover was going with us all the way up to our nice little Enigma stopper up there. So our individual signals, not every single one, because this is the nuance of ALGOBOX, to understand that each individual item, they may be words in a sentence. You need to make the sentence, and at the same time, sometimes a sentence is not enough, and sometimes you need a paragraph of information. But there is no better system out there to design and create and write those sentences than ALGOBOX. That is my personal opinion. You can beg to differ with me. If you got one that you think is better, prove it to me. Bring your software here and get in a trading competition. Now, I will accept any offers. Somebody wants to bring me out of retirement for a trading competition to prove that ALGOBOX is the best. Make sure they actually sign on the line.
RTY on the floor.
None of this ICT like, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. Okay. I'll escrow 3 million. I said make it 5. No, you made a real trading competition? I meant Robin's where I could run 5 accounts while you run 1. Okay, no, none of that. But bring your trading garbage over here. Now we'll show you. Yeah, Neodrox, you say that, but how often do you not drop a comment on the videos that you watch? I mean, I'll just go straight. I'll go straight up. I'll go straight chastisement, steel on steel. Rub it. How many times you come watch a video and don't drop a comment? Say thanks. And that's everybody. I mean, it's not just you, bro. But the ones who are like, oh, but I. No, that's you too, bro. And I got, coming back to the whole pastors thing. I mean, I literally have pastors who, I mean, they're sitting there writing me about end times. Like, they're like asking my opinion on stuff. They want the knowledge that I can bring them. You know, who knows? They're probably, you know, passing my information to their, you know, to their sheep. You know, not giving Vinny any credit. Doesn't matter. I don't care about the credit. I don't. But, you know, I think it's interesting that, you know, when we come out here to this, they'll be using the product. They'll be crushing it with the product. But they're not going to put a comment. They're not going to hit a like. They're not going to come into our Discord and chat and share their results. They're not going to do that. Right? Yeah, I'm done with all that. But they'll send me text messages on the weekend. Doop-a-doop-a-doobin. They are as silent publicly as they are useless on real events that are going on in the world that affect children, that affect real lives, real people. Okay, so that ended up not being the Titanic zone. We went to the top of the Titanic zone and we are coming back down. So it is off. Not happening. Broke through a cipher up on the 4s. What time is it? Feels like we had a time shift. What is this? 10:45? All right, bottom of the Titanic zone. And, you know, we did have a triple ready up there. So no surprise, right? We went from 1 to 1. And the dump out, right? Gotta love the triple ready ups. If you don't know about those, well, you haven't been hanging out long enough.
Speed of YM62.
Let's see. So what did we do there? Topped up twice. So straight down to sell side. All 4 instruments. Went short there. Higher time frame. Came into a cipher and took the down move. Still inside the fiddle zone. Masher touch would be right outside it, right here. So we'll look for a masher touch for a bounce. There's a touch and there's some crosses right here. We'll see if that will give me a little pop up here or not. High time frame, we got a shark up above us on the top left with a ready up. Came down with a lot of speed, so I read that as, first thing I'm going to read it as is a racquetball play. It's 1044 and 47, sorry.
Double delta RTY on the 4.
Go back to our thing. Eddie, will you keep reposting that when I lose it in the chat, please? It's gonna be crazy when this juggling act for me is finished. It's so much easier to do things when you're not juggling, I promise. Alright, signals versus setups. So each individual one of our items that get drawn on a chart, let's come down here to the bottom left. So signal, 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 signal. Put them together, make a read. We're looking for sentences to write about. Put them together to make the sentence. Put the sentences together to make paragraphs. Everybody understand that? A lot of people think, oh, well, I mean, let's say that this enigma didn't work. Okay, I mean, this enigma clearly worked. It was great play, right at the open, big down move. Now, they don't all work, right? And the first troll will be like, oh, look, it didn't work. Oh, look, we went straight through it. Yes, first of all, it is just a signal. It's a lot of things. That one sentence sometimes is enough to speak the move. Sometimes it is not. The risk above, the play is off, the idea is off at X point, wherever it is, on every situation and setup. But now, let's talk about the setup. Well, the setup would be, for instance, right here. This would be a PRZ cross, right? We also call that a strategy, which is where we're going to get into the nuance of setup and strategy. A strategy entry. Do I want to take a single white cross on its own ever? Can't think of one. Unless we are adding to a position, right? Why do I say that? Because that's how I do it. I'm not going to take a single white cross unless I already have some other reasons. A cross scenario is always an add to the others, right? It is a order flow event, but it needs other things. Like, for instance, on a headshot, well, we've got a structure plus something else. We have what happens when the cross shows up with an enigma. It's a moonshot, right? Using them in combination. But big picture, if you are wanting to really, because here's what happens. People are like, well, there's too much going on in the chart. You take too many trades. Do. Those people are the ones who they will literally sit there all day. And let's pull up a time chart real quick. All right, we're going to do a side-by-side. I actually got a suggestion from one of the people who, look, support the people who support me in private, right? You know, got their own things going, whatever, you know. But I got an email from them, you know, not going to participate in our Discord, but, you know, get an email from a suggestion is maybe show side by side of time charts to your ALGOBOX. All right, so a split screen of a time chart. So let's do a duplicate in new window. This off, always on top here. And let's turn this one into, let's just go all the way. Oh, how about a 5-minute chart? All right, we'll go 5 minutes. I got some clustering going on there. Zoom in so we can see the little bitty bars. Now we got to take off all the goodies. So these are their charts. These are our charts. They don't know what's inside these bars. They don't know what all is going on in between these sections and segments. Did the market just go to standstill, or what just happened here? Did my chart lock up when I duplicated that? Trying to reconnect. Not reconnecting. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. But now we gotta make it worse. Oh, my eyes. There we go. So you're side by side. So these people will be like, well, I wait, I'm gonna draw a line right here. Of course my lines are white, so I gotta change those too.
Alright, so here's my level. Okay, I gotta we'll see. I'm gonna look in between these bars right here and let's see. There's a gap of space between the wicks, guys. There's a gap of space between the wicks, okay? Okay, so there's a gap of space over here. So if the price comes back in here, I'm gonna draw a boxy. Let's draw a boxy right here. Okay, so we're gonna wait, and then if it comes right here, alright, I'm gonna, maybe it comes back down for me, okay? This is your entry right here, okay? We're gonna draw some boxes. I'm gonna draw a box for you. Draw boxes, okay.
Alright, bro. Meanwhile, I need to get long here as this breaks this shark, because we got a dump out. Got him. All right, I see the increasing, and then we get the spike down. All right, so I think that trapped in enough. They shook him out. I can see that information. Real-time order flow. So while they're waiting for it to maybe get to that spot here, I am assuming it is a big fat trap and gonna try to ride that for a bit.
Touch him on the 32.
Now I'm super confident that this will go, so I'm gonna put one micro contract on it, okay? It's good risk management. One micro contract. Micro like my tiny PP. My shriveled raisin balls. Just trust me, bro. Just trust me. Just trust me, bro. Tradingstrategy.com. Okay. Yeah, they got structure only. Right. Okay, you can play structure only. But you're waiting and waiting and waiting. My whole point is this, though. Not just to compare like theirs versus ours, but now to bring it back to hours and higher time frames and all kind of whatnot. So, you got this nonsense. Let's take it off on the side. But they're limiting the numbers of their trades by simply having to wait for minutes at a time, right? We don't have that convenience. If the market is popping lots of trade setups for us, we're going to be able to have the opportunity to take them. It is a cost opportunity. It's the opportunity of cost. I'm sorry, opportunity of cost. The cost of opportunity. Sorry, I said that the wrong way. And look at this right here. Who thinks that's going to be a great play setup? Where's Don at? The super alpha omega on a higher time frame. So I can wait for these. See, listen, we can play just like they do, and I don't mean by just like they do, but I'm saying like when you're waiting around, like they're only going to take a trade once an hour. Well, you can do that. You can wait for the higher time frame setup like this one, which means you didn't take hardly anything else this morning. Now you took one back here at 9, okay. Took one right there. There's 2, 3, and 4. All right, there's your 4 trades for the morning, but that was like, it's a long morning. That is all morning, right? Wait around for those. We can do that. We do that. And these will be bigger plays, right? These will be, 20, 40, 60, 70, 100 tick moves, like this up move here. I wish I would have caught this earlier, but I was over here, gabbing. That's 61 tick up move, right? I already missed a lot of the move. If I had seen that dump out down there, I could have already been riding this on that nice, super smooth leg down once more to shake everybody out. Some people are caught right there. Somebody's gotten short right there, right? They're getting hosed right now. Even with the 61 tick up move, now this thing is still going, right? Now it's 70 ticks, so we've gone 70. When we get to 100 ticks is going to be right, where's 100 ticks at? There's 100 ticks, okay? So now I'm looking for a 100 tick move. Yeah, mashers, BB, plus that. Yeah, let's go. Now, this might be done. I mean, this could be a 50 some odd tick move. Where is that one to there? Yeah. So that's 70 up to that blue line. We got to respect that blue, right? We know that blue's right there. So technically on the chart, this could be the turning point. I probably shouldn't have added right there because that could be the pivot. But this is what I'm reading. This is what I've taught you guys to read, and why you literally do not need me anymore, right? That's the other part of the point of this, is that you don't need me. And this is repeatable, very repeatable. And other people are going to have the opportunity to step up, but you don't have to. But we are going to yeah, I'm going into retirement,
Double delta
retiring at
team on the
45,
32.
and at the same time, handing it over to the community. And I am, and I'm going to say the word partnership, but please don't be writing this down. Vinny said it's a partnership. No, it's not. It is not a business partnership, but I think of it as a partnership at the sheer context of which that will occur. And it will be a 50-50 split for anybody who does want to make videos, use a coupon code, blah, blah, blah. It will be a 50-50 split. But it'll be on you. It'll be on your shoulders. Some of you guys are going to have to come out and you're going to have to talk. You're going to have to teach. Your turn to step up to the mic. I'll be stepping up to the mic in different ways. I think I hinted around to what that will be already. I hope you guys figured that out.
Double delta eam on the 1.
Alright, so if this ready DD doesn't hold, then I'll have to kill that one. But I'm expecting that that's on king timing. My favorite number 24. So stop below the ready DD, which ends up being right at the low here as well. This is, I'm expecting that this is a leg of hope. LOH. You guys have followed along before. LOH for the people expecting the continued down move. Where's that stop? Here. Oh, that's a good way to say it, Don. Yeah, ALGOBOX cashed out while others have wait. Yeah, because there is the cost of confirmation, right? There is, you know, waiting around. Sure, you can wait around for it. You don't have to see what's going on inside. You don't have to at all. Yeah, actually, I'll talk about that, David. So this is what a lot of smart people think. Like, you think that you have to come and replace me. You don't. I'm going to talk about that. I'm just going to take the loss here. I'm going to take the... I'm down 5K. I'm just going to leave it at a 5K loss here. Now, people are like, oh, that's a big loss. No, it's not. It's big to you, and it's not big to me. Now... let me talk to you about what is incorrect about your current thinking, and you're not the only one who thinks like, oh, well, I don't want to show it incorrectly. A lot of people think, oh, I got to go out here and live stream. No, I don't think that you guys have to come out here and live stream this. In fact, I don't recommend anybody coming out and live streaming when you are actually trading. I don't think that that is a wise idea. It is very distracting. It is very difficult to do that well while you are under the scrutiny and eyeballs of people, especially, you know, that you've got people who absolutely hate you. Okay, you definitely do not want to do that. I'm talking about just simply making any kind of content. What we have are a lot of smart engineers around here. We've got engineers, we got people who have real business life and whatnot, but we're like smart dumb.
We're so smart, we're dumb in this community. You got kids, you got jobs, you got lives, you got wives. You got the ICT Muppet community who have none of that. And so all they have is time to sit online and do social media. But this is an attention economy. You have attention, you can make money. And if you don't know what that means, I'm like, do a quick couple Googles today on that. I give some easy examples. Like, I've already done the work. I have already done all of the live streaming and all of the showcasing of the work. Why not just point to it? The thing is you guys didn't do it while I was here. I don't know that you're going to do it while I'm gone. I don't know. And it doesn't matter to me whether you do or whether you don't. But if you do, for those who really do want to do it, there are 100 ways. I'm going to give an example of something the other day. This was hilarious to me. Like, let me show you how, resourceful dumb people are. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how easy it is to tell someone about something. Because people act like it's so hard. Like, well, I got to spend time to do... Really? Do you? Let me show you an example of a guy I just saw the other day. I'm like, dude, this is funny. This guy's name is Freddie. Keep calling him Eddie. I think this guy's got Eddie in the head. Here's Freddie. Go give Freddie a follow on Twitter. I don't know who he is. Like, he's not with us. Okay, but let me go bottom left here. So I went over to look at an Iman post. The guy who takes credit for my work and is a whatever. I'm glad that he went out and smashed ICT. Okay, so good with the bad, but he doesn't want to be friends. It's an ego thing. Can't give the guy who spent his time, money, efforts, and literally has been attacked by ICT any credit for his work. But whatever, I go out and I still support him. So I'm over there supporting Iman, going, and I see comments on one of Iman's posts. Let me see if I can go and find it real quick. Okay, so if you don't know who Iman is, so this is Iman on Twitter, right? So Iman, so let's say that I want to go and see one of his posts. I think it was on this one. He's looking at this Romeo's chat, whatever. So I go on here and I'm like, okay, so I'm interested in this, but I go down here and I go, well, let me see the comments on this. Let me go scrolling through the comments. And so I see people's stuff and I'm like reading on this stuff. And then all of a sudden I see Freddie pop up on here in the comments. And I realized, dude, Freddie just sold me on his... Oh, shoot. Is it not here? Must have been another tweet. Put these together here. But I see this in the chat, and I'm like... He literally says, have you tried Take Profit Trader? That's a pretty easy question. I mean, the guy literally wrote... two things, and I'm like, I realized I almost clicked this myself because I thought, wow, that's a pretty cool image right there. Like, what is that? All right, let me go check it out. That's pretty, very, very subtle. This guy just sold me on, what was this? Profit Trader? Take Profit Trader? I don't even know what Take Profit Trader is, but I'm about to go and click on the link. And if I was actually interested in it, I'd probably go, oh, promo code PROFIT gives you 40% off any account plus free, what? Plus free activation? Oh, I don't know. I just realized, I'm like, this guy didn't have to create a video. This guy didn't have to live stream. He didn't have to make, I mean, he might have made this. I bet he just got this from Take Profit Trader. I mean, he just took an image somebody else made, but see, this guy's smart. This guy is smart. Okay, we got people that are smart dumb. They're like David Barnett, like, oh, I got to go out there. I got to do everything that Vinny does. I got to go and, no, you don't. No, actually you don't. Like, I think y'all should all take a screenshot of this. Like, I did for myself to go, man, that is so easy. Now, if I go to Freddie's post, guess what Freddie's posting about? Y'all think he's posting about trading? Nah, man. This is just he's just posting images, pictures of his dog, pictures of him when he goes out. He's out camping, he's out hiking, pictures of hiking, pictures of his food, the classic, whatever. Look at me. This is my life. and I trade. And when I trade, I use Take Profit Trader. And bro, this guy, who knows how many sales he's got? Talked to somebody the other day. They had just started and started putting out some random content, whatever. Had 20 sales in a month. I'm like, how did you get 20? You literally only put out 2 videos. He's like, yeah, well, I put it on Twitter and I'm just putting in people's comments. I'm like, really? Anyhow, y'all ain't got time for that, right? Oh, I don't got a Twitter account, video. I don't like Twitter. Well, you're stupid. All right. So anyhow, I can't fix stupid. You're gonna be stupid, whatever. You can't figure it out. All I would say is pretty stupid, because this is so easy. It is so easy. If I were to quit this and I needed an actual job and I needed to make money, I would absolutely affiliate for products that are awesome. And I'd just go out there and tell people about it. I'd put my name by it. I'd go out there and take pictures of, I don't have a dog or a cat, but I used to have I bought a hamster for my kids once. The hamsters were fun. With little wheels. Taking some pictures and some photos and some videos of my hamsters with the kids. That'd be fun. Just random stuff that I do. You know, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm so cool, but you know, hey, you know, when I trade, I ALGOBOX. I mean, because I just thought about it, I was like, well, have you tried ALGOBOX Trader? Day one payouts? Well, you don't have to say that. How about, I mean, you could have in the past said live streams daily, right? But nobody's ever going to post that out. Nope. Yeah, not doing that. Well, I'm not live streaming daily anymore. So, you know, y'all don't want that anyway. Y'all just come and watch them at night anyhow, right? After hours, then you don't drop a comment. So, whatever. Love you guys. I hope y'all do well. I really do. I hope y'all do well. I am giving people who want the opportunity the opportunity.
On the 32.
So stepping back out of the way. I think it's a win-win-win for everybody. For me to be out, a lot of people don't want me around anyway. So, heart to you. The people who do, I mean, you know how to get a hold of me. It's like not like dude, I am the most available. That's the other part that really irks me. I'm the most available mentor on the entire internet. You can reach out to me. You can send me a DM. I'll get on calls with you. I'll get in text with you. We do all that. But that's the problem. I'm too available. So nobody appreciates it. So I'm out. I'm out. You'll appreciate it. Maybe when I'm gone. Don't know. And I literally don't care. This is not a play to go, oh, you know. No, I'm just literally speaking to y'all facts, because y'all are going to be wondering, like, why am I not live streaming anymore? I hit 500 out here on the new channel. Do you know how many I did before that? I don't even know. Like on my old ones between FX, when I literally let y'all trade copy off of me on FX. Y'all remember that? Ran 150% in a year off 50K account. Trade copy service on Forex, FX. Why did I do it on Forex and not futures? Because Forex has unlimited capacity. When you used to not have trader funding programs, which I mean, trader funding it's a game changer. Okay, trader funding programs have changed the entire game in the industry. I don't care how many people enter in at an entry point anymore, right? Why? Because you're not hitting the CME anyways. Right? You're hitting a paper account, virtual account. So trader funding programs change the entire trading industry, you know, for good and bad. I mean, there's pros and cons with everything, right? There's pros and cons to me being out here and available, right? There's good and bad with that. With everything. You have to decide which one is better or not. But let's say you were... in the past, you could have said, oh, you know, live stream daily. Okay, well, let's say it's not that. What could you say about ALGOBOX? I don't know. Let's say that while I'm not here, so new world, Vinny's not around, I'm out preaching the gospel, doing stuff about the crap that pastors won't do. Well, if you want to make a dime, again, I don't care if you do or you don't. I mean, I do. I mean, I care for you. Okay, so let's be specific about that. No, I do care for you, but I'm saying, I mean, it doesn't sweat me one way or the other. You tried ALGOBOX? I don't know. Say something here. We got free Discord, free training, free. I don't know. There's a ton of things. But hey, if you do want to buy it, here's your profit code link. David50. Take 50% off. Forget 40% off. Give him 50% off. And then you get 50% of the profit. Go for it. Anyhow. If you can't figure this out, I mean, I can't help you, right? If you're too stupid to know how to write 2 sentences, I mean, especially the fact that ChatGPT can write you sentences now too. Come on, man. ChatGPT does a better job than my lawyer writing stuff, so it ain't hard. Anyhow, if you think it's hard, man, like I said, you probably can't trade either, so. There you go. So no, you don't have to have a YouTube channel. You don't have to. But here's some other ideas around, like, let's say that you did want to do some YouTube, whatever. What's your favorite strategy? Everybody type your favorite strategy in the chat. I'll show you how easy this is. What is your favorite strategy? Type, what is your favorite ALGOBOX strategy? Type it there in the chat. While y'all do that, I do need to take a quick break here. I need to, you know, take care of business. I'll be right back. Write your favorite ALGOBOX strategy entry there in the chat. We'll talk through those, and then I'm going to show you an example of how easy it is. If you really did want to create content, you don't have to live stream. It's the most difficult thing and retarded thing in the world. You know, leave that to idiots like Mike Schwartz. Make an O face on your thumbnail. Oh, scary face. Oh, click my thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Alrighty then. The Masher Super AO Titanic. So let's give an example of that. Let me show you how easy it is, how you don't have to do a darn thing. Unless you overthink it, right? We got a lot of overthinkers around here. Well, I'm gonna have to put together a video. No, actually don't, because I've already done it. You can't go find the clip on my live streams where I've already done that, already talked about it, already taught through it. And it's as simple as this. Let me put myself in your shoes. Let's say I'm here's a brave man, Michael Carbone. Okay, uses his first and last name. Now, I don't know if it's his real first name, but Michael Carbone. Let's say that you do a personal brand, as easy as a personal brand. Now, mind you, if you guys got jobs or whatever, you don't want to do, I don't care. Make up a name. You go, oh, I don't want to make up a name. I can't help you either. All right, you don't want to make a moniker like Vinny Mini or whatever, but a personal brand. Okay. But let's say that you got your personal brand, and your personal brand is Michael Carbone. So Michael Carbone's got a YouTube channel, and he's like, I'm Michael Carbone. You're like, oh, who's that guy? First of all, I wouldn't do a car for your profile image, right? I'd do something else. If you're brave enough to put your, face and name, like, be like Tom Dante. Like, learn to take a picture don't look at the camera when you take a picture. Okay, look off into the distance. I don't know. Apparently that's a thing. Okay, just, I don't know. That's what I hear. Look off into the distance, take a picture, have somebody take a picture. I don't know. Brand yourself. Be like, I'm a trader. I do these things. Hey, by the way, I really like, and somebody said, what was the, that is your real name? See, brave soul. Like this guy right here. Smart man. All right, so here we go. Andrew. Moonshot. He likes the moonshot. You like the moonshot? You don't have to reteach it. You go get my clip where I've taught it. Be like, hey, I'm Andrew Wheatsner. I'm about to show you guys my absolute favorite strategy with ALGOBOX. I'm about to show it to you here. I'm going to press play on this, and I'm going to give some commentary on Vinny walking through. So then, boom, you literally, boom, slide over. Vinny comes in. He teaches the whole thing. You're sitting there, and maybe every once in a while you pause the video and be like, man, that's my favorite part about this play strategy. Hey, by the way, I had this one the other day. Maybe you took a screenshot. Oh, my word. You press the print screen button. Half of you guys can't figure out how to take a screenshot. That's the thing that cracks me up. Learn to take a screenshot and draw some stuff on it. I don't know, Vinny. It's hard. Yeah, okay, well, it's not for you. Okay, whatever. Probably can't trade either, so don't worry about it. If you can figure out how to take a screenshot, you're like, you know what, there's this great headshot I took the other day. And you know what's crazy? I'm going to show you how it's even easier. Let's say that you couldn't take a screenshot. You couldn't. You're going to go into my YouTube channel, or my Discord. Here we go. Let's go to Discord. Let's do this.
Enigma long on the E1.
WTF. Let's say we go down here and you go grab a headshot right here. We go into the strategy section. You don't even need to make your own headshots. I'm going to make this so easy for you. Look at this headshot. I can literally go right here. Go click on strat headshot. I'll go grab one of these. I'm going to go find a headshot. Random. Oh, how about one that, here's a Giphy that Tino made for you. I don't care. But yeah, man, I had this great headshot. Yeah, screenshot. 2 contracts. Made $450. Explain it. Like, look at that. So you got the white cross with a Fabella dot right there at that location. Boom, takes it up, and I exit on the cipher. I got my target 1. Got to, whatever. However you want to do it. However, I mean, it's so easy. Like, show it. It's very cool. And then post it to Twitter. Post the same screenshot to Twitter. Oh yeah, took an awesome headshot. Had a level 63 Enigma back behind it, which is right here. That's a moonshot. Right now you can teach the moonshot simultaneously with a headshot. This one had a moonshot plus a headshot. It ain't hard to say. Anyhow, whatever. You literally don't have to do anything yourself. We've already done it for you. Literally. Oh, headshot. Look at that. I mean, that picture's worth 1,000 words. It says it right there. You got the dot. You got the cross. That's a headshot strategy. It's right above the open line. If you want to tell it further, be like, what's that? By the way, this is an open line. Anyhow, or point to the video. Be like, hey, by the way, go over to, you want to check it out, head over to ALGOBOXPRO.com. Now you're like, well, how are you going to make any money on that? Oh, well, that's kind of easy too. We'll go to ALGOBOXPRO.com. Well, ALGOBOX Pro has all of the teaching and training there for you. Go up to the top there, click on documentation. Now you're going to be like, now the pricing is a little bit high, so you may not want the pricing, so use my coupon code. You know, Vinny charges you way too much, so use my coupon code, take 50% off. Because I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it no more. You guys want to do it? Do it. Great. Use my coupon code. Don't pay Vinny, that asshole. Pay me. All right, done. So easy. Handing it to the community, folks. Trolls, you win. Sayonara. Now, some of you guys are going to feel my virtual foot in your ass, like Foster Scott. You threaten my kids. Talk about trying to send CPS at my kids. I'm gonna fuck your world, you dumbass motherfucker. But I'm gonna have plenty of time to do it, because I won't be sitting out here live streaming. Imagine what I'll be doing when I got time on my hands. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. For me, it's gonna be fun. It might be not, it might not be fun for you, but it's gonna be fun for me. All right. They do use the internet differently, but you know that, right? You can cater to both. And the thing is people today, they just want to hear and see somebody who ain't Vinny E. Mini consistent. I built it, right? So like, oh, I don't want to hear from the guy who built it. Of course he's going to say it's great. No, it's got to come from somebody else. Well, if y'all don't think it's great, fine, then don't. Then don't. But the opportunity is there. And we've built the absolute greatest product and nobody knows about it because, I don't know, probably 1,000 reasons. I don't know. I literally don't know. But I'm not going to fight it anymore. So, you know, y'all want to go hang out with Mike Schwartz? Let's go hear that guy's voice one more time. One more time. For old time's sake, let's listen to the voice that never ends. The backstabber of backstabbers. Let's get it. Oh, he's got the O. Don't forget the O face. Don't forget. This is what people like. They like the O face. Remember, every thumbnail, make sure it's an O face. Make sure it's the O face. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, I gotta click that now. I gotta click it now. Oh. Ooh, explosions. Oh, this must be... I gotta click on that. Stop blowing apex evals. Oh. Oh, yeah, I gotta click on that. O face. Now, Mike's smart now. At least he's smart, bro. He's like, I don't even have to put my face on. He's like, there's images on Canva. I'll just throw some other image on there. And all right, let's listen to Mike's dumbass one more time.
This is FTMO, and it's a trade.
Oh my word, this guy.
Traders and gives you up to a $400,000.
There you go. Do like this guy. I don't know.
I am still watching these liquidity levels.
Are you? You watching it? You watching that cancer chart, bro? You're watching this cancer chart. Bro, call your oncologist. Call your oncologist, bro. Your lymph nodes are swollen and you...
I eat Chipotle every day.
You don't eat Chipotle every day?
When I go to Chipotle, it costs me...
Oh, man, shit's funny.
Let's go look at the credit card.
Let's go look at the credit card. Let's do that, Mike. How often do you eat at Chipotle? Let's answer that in the chat.
Last time I ate there, it only cost me $9.52. I told you I have weird eating habits.
Eating at Chipotle is weird.
Hey, Jagan, I've never had that.
Let's listen to this insightful.
Apex payouts given to Chipotle.
Let's listen to the insightfulness.
I mean, here's the funny part about it. If you look at Chipotle stock, CMG.
Oh, well, at least he tied it into stocks, though. Look at that. I just wanted to point out how easy it is. Like, look, Mike's tying in. Oh, here we go. We're talking about stocks. He's like, you know what? I like Chipotle, so let's look at this Chipotle stock. You know, but listen, this is the bullshit that works. This is the bullshit that works in this day and age. Dude, I can't do it. I can't do it. I am not wired that way. I want to give good information, give good stuff. I want to give good details, which again, I mean, my editor really effed up our channel, okay? The editor absolutely sucked. Okay, I apologize for it. And by the way, I am going to fix that. So let me tell y'all something that is coming that is good. All right, let me show you guys something that I'm going to provide for everyone here. So there's a win-win. First of all, we are going to be having a login to our website where you'll have your own portal channel for yourself to log in. You're going to get your cool tracker thing that I posted out yesterday. If you don't know what tracker I'm talking about, let me show you that real quick because that's an easy one. Literally a 30-second video.
When you first open the daily tracker, you'll see this preview tab, which everything is locked, but it's a good place to show everybody what it would look like when it's totally filled out. So just click on October here, and I filled out the days from the live stream. So for example, today is the 23rd. If you got, let's say, ended with 12K today, it would update. If it were a loss, let's say 2K, it would update all these stats. So that's pretty much it.
Cool. So that was from Eddie, the editor. So there you go. We've got a tracker sheet that you guys are going to have to track your own stuff there. That's kind of cool. Just a little add-on. But with that, though, the quality level of the training that I've never had time to do, because I'll tell you why. Because I come out here and I live stream for you guys, and I think that's extremely valuable, me personally. Right, but apparently you guys disagree. Don't get enough views to tell me that it is, so peace out. However, let me show you what is going to come, what I think you guys will like, and even myself I will like, and feel better about what I have put out and put together, is a quality level of video trainings that are let's see if I can find some good examples. Here we go. So there's a guy on YouTube. Everybody know who Fractal Flow is? Fractal Flow. Anybody heard of him? He does really good PowerPoints. Put it that way. So into Vinny's business book over here. Let's can I zoom in on this? Let's do control up. No, control scroll. Go. All right, so imagine this. Let me take off table protein. Okay. And
Emergence scheme on the
this off there. All right. So this guy Fractal Flow is like, learn ICT concepts in 30 minutes, and I'm like, what in the? Okay, here we go. So but you know what, Lo? I like this thumbnail. It's very simple. I'm like, man, you know what? That kind of gets the point across, though, doesn't it? It's ICT, and then you see the little things back behind it, and I'm like, you know what that is back there? Looks like PowerPoint to me. Looks like PowerPoint. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. What do you guys think? Do you guys think his PowerPoint slide, this one right here? Tell me, you like it, type of 1. You don't like it, type of 2. I personally like it. I'm giving it a big fat 1. I think that's pretty nice looking. And he's just walking through, talking about swing points. And this is his next slide. There's some cool little transition to this, whatever. And he's walking through, put some cool stuff like this. He's got, this is so easy to make. I'm like, what have I been doing? I'm doing this the hard way. What are we talking about? This is so easy. Got the glow effect on fonts and texts. Traders who want to go short, sell. Dude, this is nice looking. The coloring's going on, and of course he's adding more stuff as it goes through. There's his title for the next slide. It's just types it there right in the middle of the chart. Glows blue. So kudos to Fractal Flows. Go give him a follow. He's talking about ICT garbage. He wastes all this beauty on the ICT nonsense. I'm like, imagine I did this for ALGOBOX. What do you guys think? Good idea? Clean. Yep. It's clean. It's clear. And under control. I think that's a deodorant commercial. I'm not sure. Look at this. Nice. Discount, premium, range, like glowing. It's just glowing text and then some candles. Draw some stuff. So this is my inspiration, and it's coming. I will create the final version of the syllabus for ALGOBOX, and then I will hand it to the trading community for you guys to do. About to quote a Satanist here. Do as thy will. Or was it do as I shall? I don't know. Whatever he says. Do what you want to do with it at that point. You want to sell it? Great. Because I'm done. I'm done selling it. I'm retiring. I'm out. Peace out. I will finalize all of this. I will add it to the documentation section. And then you can share it with your friends or not. You can go out there and share the great news on Twitter or not. Up to you. But this will be the quality level that we'll do. We'll do a Fractal Flow style thing for ALGOBOX, and that will be my last thing I provide to the trading community. And yeah, and I gotta go spend some me time. All right, let's listen to Mike Schwartz talk more about his Chipotle and then tying it in with stocks, though. Look how easy this is. He's like, oh, but see, people want to hang out because he's like, oh, vibes. Ooh, Chipotle. Ooh, I'm down with that. I do Chipotle. Ooh, he's like me.
Wait. Oh, it's already split. I didn't get to do it no good. But I remember back when it was like $300 a share. Maybe it was 100 and something. Maybe it was
Look at all the chit chat.
300.
All the chitter chatter chatters.
Going and going and going and going and going.
Ooh, I like Chipotle.
Just buy Chipotle back then and you're good. It'll pay for all your Chipotle meals.
Yeah, pay for all your Chipotle meals.
I use a credit card to get points.
Use a credit card to get points. I mean, there's more great advice, man.
3 or 4 times a month.
Solid advice. Just
if there's ever any fraud, you can just dispute it. So there's no worries.
Oh. This guy hung up on me when I asked him to give me information for the people that were attacking my family.
Explaining Mr. 9 count.
Yeah, I got hung up on by this guy when I asked him to give me the email address of the guy who was attacking my family.
Or I should do it with Nightbot.
He hangs up on me.
Name it 9 count. That would be an
I hate fake nice. You know what I'm saying?
content.
This guy's got that hidden ego. Got to see it myself.
Get shareable.
Whatever, dude. Karma's a bitch.
There we go. There's a video on the 9 count. It's about 6 minutes long.
The 9 count.
Keep it short and sweet.
Dude. Oh, I can't handle it. I can't listen to that anymore. All right. So anyhow, I think it's pretty easy. So to answer the question, so the whole point was, you guys, look, yes, I'm out, and yes, the community can do your thing, and yes, it is a 50-50 coupon code. Anything that you sell with your coupon code, I am going to give you 50% of the profits. Does that sound good? Is that a bad idea? I want to hear it. Good ideas, bad ideas. Yeah, idle chit chat, no substance. Yeah, me on the other, unfortunately, I'm like, lots of substance, but the thing is people maybe they're so busy taking notes and they get all the information, there's no questions to be had, right? There's no interaction. So unfortunately, that does not work well in this attention economy. It's valuable, but nobody's going to know about it because nobody's tweeting about it. I'm not even on Twitter anymore. I couldn't deal with the attacks and the constant, stuff about my children sending me photos of shit. I'm done. Done with it. I am done with it. And nobody's like, well, I don't want that to happen to me, Vinny. Wow, just hear the words that come out of your mouth. First of all, you're selfish, number one. Number two, you're also stupid because it's not going to happen to you. Why would it happen to you? Will it happen to you? Dude, I went after real idiots in this industry. I went after the people who threaten families. I went after the people who will... I can't even talk about the pornographic stuff that they will do.
DCDM
send to
on the
you
one.
With your family, your friends' families. But they did that because it's a direct competition to them. And I am still going to come back and I am going to take it to them. But I will focus there. I will finish this off and I will hand it to the trading community. You guys do with it what you think you need to do with it. Or not. If you just want to trade with it, great. But I'm not going to fight the intelligence of our community any further because intelligent people are all too silent. And when good people are silent, bad things happen. Or repeat that one more time. When good people are silent, bad things happen. It's how the U.S. is where it is right now. Pastors being silent, good people being silent. I've got friends who have no kids. And like, if you don't have kids, I don't know. Like, there's a thing. Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like you should have more time on your hands. Maybe you don't. Somehow, they can fill their lives with so much other stuff that they can't, I don't know, fight for the children, fight for the kids, fight for what's going on in your business. You don't want to be involved in politics because, I don't know, whatever your reasons are. Okay. My friends over there are like, can you believe this is happening? Can you? I'm like, well, what are you doing about it? What do you mean, what am I doing about it? Well, Vinny, why aren't you doing something about it? Like, well, you know what? You're right. I need more time. I'm like, well, I got 4 kids, elderly parents, whatnot. I'm like, what's your excuse? Well, I've got my dog. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, if my kids were in public school, I would go to the PTA meetings and do all those things. I'm sure I'd be the first one to get thrown out and kicked in the teeth or whatever, if that crazy stuff that I've heard and seen on things going on, I mean, would. Let's see, it's a big masher touch out here, 8.9. You're looking for a pivot here, I think, right? So we've waited long enough for a higher time frame to come in and give us some very interesting play setup here. What's our time? 11:41. Could be a spot here. I'll be looking for ready ups on the lower time frame here or play setups. We got a 2 cadence going. Bottom did not hold. That's 100% right, Burr. Good times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. Hard times make strong men, though. Strong men make good times. Yes, indeed. So back to other things. If you want a coupon code,
Double Delta EAM on the
we will have a form to fill out soon, but if you want one ahead of time, come hit me up. Those of you guys who have already asked me for a coupon code, trust me, working on it. We'll have it either tonight or tomorrow. Today is the final live stream. And yeah, if you want a coupon code, you want to go tell people about it, fantastic. And I will be, like I said, I'll be working on these. The good news is stuff like this will be coming. That'll be cool. But I will be doing what my video editor could not do for me. And yeah, man, you know, I'm really good at that stuff. Like, I'm really good at when everybody else can't do it, step in, we'll do it. Cool. Right, we'll do it. But one hand can only do so much. I mentioned this the other day because people are like, well, Vinny, you should do it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Did Jesus do it on his own? Some of you guys have already heard this preached before. Jesus had 12 disciples. Okay. I do not have 12. So what am I doing? What was I thinking to be able to do what he does? Maybe I need to get 12 first. I don't know. Anyhow, maybe when we get to 12 disciples of ALGOBOX, maybe I'll come back. Who knows? Other questions. I'll open it up here for a few questions and I'll try to wrap up because I think there's some other stuff that I probably need to talk about with that, how that's going to work. If you're wondering, but I will go into, I don't know, maybe it's semi-retirement, but I'm definitely going to retirement. I'm done. I'm not going to sit out here listening to the Mike Schwartzes and ICTs of the turd world and the Tanya trades. Just not happening. I actually got to give props to Patrick Wieland, who's going hardcore after ICT, just literally relentlessly not letting his dumbass up. So kudos to him, although he also won't say anything about me. He's out there being like, ICT hates me more than any other person in the whole world. And like, he literally can't say my name. Like, so for me, again, like there is literally no point in me, you know, being out here or fighting the nonsense that's out here. You know, you got the trades by Mats of the world. Trade one tiny trade times 20 every day. Okay, bro. Yeah, too annoyed by it. I'm out. He has us blocked. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's the crazy, you know, they are, you know, they got to do what they want to do. Please code you. Yeah, absolutely, Curtis. We can do that. We got another Curtis in here, Mr. Epley. Awesome. Yeah, anybody can have one. We'll be handing them out like hotcakes if you guys want to go and do the things. Awesome. Oh, not enough. That's a sign. Not enough memory to open this page. Okay. It might be a sign to wrap things up. So press F5 here. Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys hooked up with the codes. We are in an era of weak men. Yes, indeed. I think there will be, somebody asked the other day, will there be more sermons? You know what? I'll commit to tell you this. I will do more sermons. How about that? More sermons, less live streams. And even more quality content, but I'm not going to be spreading it anymore. I'm not spreading it alone, not doing it. And yeah, no other, like even Tom Dancy's of the world. I mean, dude, that guy talks to me 24/7. The guy like sends me text messages every single day, all the time, but will not talk about me in public. So anyhow, like even the good ones are turds. Okay? Even the good ones are silent. So, you know, whatevs. But I think, you know, that will stir the people who, I don't know what it will do. I am just following what the good Lord put into my heart overnight. Well, I couldn't sleep about it. Sitting there, I'm like, dude, we had an absolutely crushing, amazing live stream yesterday in the afternoon. Ran up almost $13,000 in the afternoon by literally targeting.
Meme on the one.
Eddie literally said 12,000 that day. I said, okay, 12,000 it is. Did 12,000 in a live stream. No one else out there can do that. In front of your eyes, sitting here in a live audience. Probably could have done 20K, wasn't on a live stream.
DCDM touching on the 32.
But these guys trying to continue to pretend that they're better has got me sideways, man. You got to be joking me. 12,530. Thank you for that. Coupon codes. Yeah, we'll be handing out coupon codes like hotcakes. Right now, just send me a DM and we'll start getting them set up. Over the weekend, we'll get a ton set up. We will have an official form to get all that done. You also have an affiliate page to be able to track your earnings and
double delta EM on the one.
How you get paid and all that kind of stuff. We will be doing a 50-50 profit split with anything that you, I hate the word saying sell, but that's what we do. We have the best algorithmic trading platform in the world as a product that can be sold. I think that 10 is going to be a pop spot here. Hold on, I got to take that. I want to load the boat. Yeah, why am I on 2s? I need to be on 5s or 4s, bro. All right. Did a double delta on the higher time frame and a new bar on the
double delta EM on the 4.
The new bar on the 32s. What's the range for the Dow? Somebody give me the range for the Dow real quick. Yes, there will be new features in software. So I will say, like, you know, software wise, we've got something really cool coming with the end of year platinum panel for Enigma with additional filtering options, all the cool stuff. Basically everything that Don asked for. Shout outs to Don. You guys can thank Don for all the cool cool ads that are coming on that. 26. All right, let me pull that up here. Or 32, so probably is on the wrong range. Oh no, it dived into. Yeah, huge sweep there.
CDM on the 1.
Oh, there's a double cross action. Let's go. Loading the boat. All right. So let's see how it's coming here. Masher touch. It's a VL1. Is that S2 or S1? Oh, is that really just S1 on the day? Oh my goodness. Double delta there. That 89 bar looks like it's got more space though, so I'll probably end up halving up if this comes up to point of entry. Yep, I'll half up there. Got a gold line target where we can add to if we start going. This is the only one that makes me nervous here. 89, add to, always on top. That is an ignition bar.
J-hook short EM on the 1.
And could have some additional space. That is all the way to 42,396s, and we are in that midday area here. It's a different type of trading environment. How do we get the platinum?
Double delta EAM on the 1.
So everybody who already has Enigma will be... This will be the new founders. Coming into 2025. Basically, if you had bought ALGOBOX pre-2025 when I was out there doing all the leg lifting, all the work, you are all now founders. Founder members. And as a gift to you guys who got before 2025, you are going to get the Platinum Edition Enigma pack. And it will only be available till December 31st. Then after that, the installer will no longer include that into 2025. And it will only be available for Platinum members in the future if somebody were to buy it. But we're not, you know, we hardly ever sell any Platinum. We don't even talk about it. It's not even available on the website. You literally have to have already completed gold and, you know, have to have already sized up, already had to, I mean, you need to have a $50,000 account, basically, somewhere in it, like a real one. But yes, all you guys who have it already, basically, if you got Enigma now, we are going to give away the Platinum Edition. It will be launching here at the beginning of November. It will be included in the installer pack for November the 1st. It will have its own licensing as Platinum, but that will be my final gift to everybody who's been here beforehand with Vinny Mini. And then I'm handing it over to the community. What about Mentorship Mondays? You know, I might do that on occasion. The thing is for sure, so here's what will happen. As I come back and I'm doing, I won't say come back, but as I'm doing these, right, I'll need to, not always on top, do control space. There we go. All right, so as I'm going and getting the new documentation all set up here for this, you know, we will... you know, have to have video trainings around, basically redo of the training. So there is going to be a quality update for that. And it's really to give to the community for you guys to, you know, if you guys want to, first of all, learn it yourself, but if you want to use the training materials to teach it yourself, like to reteach it or to, you know, showcase it, whatever. I'm basically I'm handing you guys what you need. I'll do it like this. I'm not leaving you hanging. Okay? I am leaving you with every tool you need to be able to showcase our work to the world, which I do believe it should be showcased. I truly believe it should be. Absolutely, I think it should be showcased. You know, but if it's not, then so be it. Is that Michael Canfield? Hey man, hey, I need to, you know, waiting for you to call me, bro. Like there's, you know, you've got
meme on the 1.
I mean, sorry I didn't call you back or anything, but you gotta, if you call me, you'll understand. Okay, just call me up. I know. Well, if your story is true, yeah. Basically, you should probably give me a call today if you want to chat about it. Okay, but I'm not calling you. Like, there's legal implications to that. I can't call you. So, but feel free to call me today if you need to. All right, that's 50 ticks to the upside. I'll close out the position right there. 11.7 after that one, and we got that bounce up. Very nice up move there. I caught 50 out of it. It's about a 75 tick up move there off of that low move up. Pretty easy to see on ALGOBOX. You're not gonna see that on other items, but there you go. But yes, I will provide you guys all of the content update. It will not be like, look, my let's talk about how to not do thumbnails. Okay. These thumbnails are way too busy. Okay, like there's too much going on with these, but this is what my editor was like. Oh, these do now, dude. I even myself, I have a hard time reading like what's going. Okay, what is this? A quick CPU process lasso, and what's the thing at the bottom? P cores plus E cores, and then there's I mean form and function you need for your thumbnails, and then the edit cuts on these were bad. I feel like this is a bunch of wasted work there. It needs to be fixed. Okay. So quality level. I'm gonna fix the quality. I'll do it myself. Okay. So as you can start to see, the thumbnails already started to change. And you know exactly what that is. Ready DD review. How good is it? That's readable. It's right there in your face. There we go. Stocks. You want to present ALGOBOX stocks? Cool. There we go. New talent. You want to be the new talent? That could be you. This face could be you. The whole point. You, laptop with ALGOBOX. Cool. You want to go tell people about it? We're going to launch ALGOBOX stocks, so it'll have a lower price for stocks. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. You're going to like it. Tracker. Blah, blah, blah. These are so easy to create on Canva now. You don't need an editor. You don't need a thumbnail creator. You need Canva, a microphone, OBS, maybe a Twitter account. You probably don't even need that. But I think Twitter is the easiest way to do it. Seriously. After I saw that guy down in Iman's comments, he's literally, I mean, I'm just going down, scrolling down Iman's comments because I want to see what people are saying about ICT. And there it is. I got sold right there. I almost wanted to buy the Take Profit Trader because I'm like, oh, that guy just 40% code off. Oh, cool. What is that? I'll at least go look. Anyhow, I was like, wow, that was the easiest sales pitch I've ever seen. All he had to do was write a tweet. Cost him nothing. Probably got the screenshot from somewhere else too. He wrote 2 sentences and put his coupon code in. Wow. Copy paste. Anyhow, I'm like, that's what's sad. Like that sells more than all the work and effort. We put in all these work. Now the shorts, look, we put some good, I think we put some decent work into these shorts. These shorts are pretty cool to me. Let me play one.
I'm going to show you how we trade the PRZ cross strategy with ALGOBOX. Here we have a red bat harmonic pattern for shorts and a white Flowmaster cross. Place the stops just above the Flowmaster cross. ALGOBOX real-time order flow analysis. Remember to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Download your free trial at algoboxpro.com.
So here's the problem with this though. Let me talk about the quality level of this. Like why I'm frustrated. Like, so even at the end of that, do y'all see how blurry that got? Like the quality level, like just fix the quality. Well, when you zoom in, it does that. I know, but you don't think you can fix that? You can fix that. Why would you not fix that? Anyway, lazy editor got fired. It does not have to stay blurry like that. You can enhance it. You can increase the quality. Look at all the pixelation. You can fix that. You don't know how to do it? You're too stupid to be here. Sorry, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about like quality editor. You don't know how to fix that? I'm not even a graphics guy and I can fix that. I know how to enhance an image. I know how to enhance a video quality. I know how to upscale. It's called upscaling. Oh, what's that? Can you show me? Dude, why did I hire you again? Well, you sold me on you. Anyhow, whatever. But overall, I think some of these are pretty freaking cool. You know, you could use these. Go repurpose the content. Go put it somewhere. I don't know. We've done the work, but it can't just sit here in my little channel here and you guys.
Remember to subscribe. ALGOBOX real-time order flow analysis. Download your free trial.
Could have sped this part up too.
Target filled.
Anyway, whatever. Little minor things, but I'm obsessive compulsive about things. I am. The stuff that you guys are going to see going forward will be up to my standards. If you know what I'm saying. Grabbing your popcorn, 1 sec. Yeah. No, the quality level is going to increase. The less of me, Vinny E Mini, and more quality. How about that? Is that what we say? This is episode 100 on the ALGOBOX, what was ALGOBOX official channel. and is now, well, ALGOBOX official wasn't, if either people want to know, like, well, what is ALGOBOX? Well, unfortunately, we're not branded enough for people to know, and that's sad. One day, I think people should know. I think they will. Well, our price point prevents a lot of people from having access to it. So what happens if the price point is no longer a problem? Then what? Then what are you going to say? You see, the trader funding programs have changed the industry, given access to all kinds of people with giving them the capital that they could do. Now all they need is something to help them read the market, execute on the market, to make that easier. See where I'm going? You guys are going to see a lot of changes coming. We got a few days till November the 1st. And then stuff is going to, I don't know if it's going to get more fun or not. I don't know. So bear with. While we're going through stuff, I'll be talking about a lot of things as we progress through inside of Discord. We'll take a vote. I may or may not return to Twitter to showcase and share some of our work for you guys to be able to retweet if that makes it easier for you. But I guess really, here's what I realized. All you guys need is a coupon code. I don't know why that was hard for me to figure out there, because I guess I'm a coder and a trader. Yeah, I didn't think about the marketing side of things, but you guys, you need a coupon code, don't you? Then you can, I mean, you can hop into Discord. So you could use your Discord account, hop into other Discord rooms, be like, yeah, have you tried ALGOBOX? Oh, you haven't? Well, too expensive. But here, use this coupon code and get 50% off or whatever. Do you see where I'm going with that? You see where I'm going with that type of one? If you don't, type of 2. Let's see who we got left hanging out here. But yeah, that'll give you multiple streams of income. Because I still think with ALGOBOX, like, first of all, kill it with ALGOBOX. And have you ever heard that old adage, like, the best way to learn something is to teach it? Reteach it or re-listen to it? I mean, you could do an entire series. There's just an idea. You could do, who want or need an idea there, you could do an entire series just reviewing what I've already taught. Now, I would probably do it after I do an update. But maybe make the current stuff that I've got, maybe make your own PowerPoint. Make your own, like, these PowerPoints are not hard. I'll probably give you guys the templates when I'm done with it. It's not going to be hard. Use that cool, crazy, you know, everybody loves that little charcoal background, whatever. You've seen it on any video you see, you almost wanted to stay because it's like, oh, there's something soothing about that dark black and gray chalkboard. You know what I mean? Let's go. This is a headshot. Teach it faster than I do. I'm usually, you know, telling some weird story or talking about some, you know, idiot I've had to deal with, ICT attacking my family or whatever while I'm trying to also teach. So you don't have that distraction. Go out there, do it better. I thought you had to win with ALGOBOX. Awesome. The market needs to be sold different to the young people. Yeah. And I don't think that I know what that is. I'm starting to learn it, I guess. I'm learning that no matter how much I go out there and make, like, people do not, in today's age, I don't think, I think I'm going to take a double cross reversal here. Bottom of the zone. We'll see if that goes or not. We break. I mean, we got a long way down here, but that is a little miniature spot here that I might want to grab. Double crosses, people trying to go in on a short there. Let's see if they get off sides. I should go full position. The only thing that makes me nervous about this play right here, that 89, that is an ignition bar, and we're right at the bottom of it, so it could just flop out down to 42 435s. And if it does start to go, I will try to get on the short side of that. And hopefully it is a grinder down, gives me time to get in on it. Yeah, Burr, I have not noticed you before, so I guess, is this your first time? Thanks for letting me know about that, because I was kind of like, man, are you one of the people that have been hiding in the shadows? I don't know. You like a coupon? Absolutely. So yeah, 50-50 profit split. We're partners, but not, okay? You know, from the legal sense, I don't want to hear people, all right, you said we're partners, so therefore, it's not like that. But I kind of think of it as a partnership. Could be wrong. That's the way that I want to look at it. All right, I'm going to kill that. Broke underneath the two crosses there. Let's see, we're up under
Double delta EM on the 1.
Pretty up and picking them up. Yeah, they're delta shift. So I'm going to see if this 89 bar fills out to, it says 42,435. 42,435. So let me mark that on my lower time frame chart. 42,435. Can I do crosshairs? What is it? Control Q. Or... oh, that's not that much farther down. I thought this was way farther down there. What? Is that right? 42435. That's just right here. Yeah, I do not recommend doing the, you do not have to live stream, folks. You do not have to come. Your whole goal is not to replace me. I've kind of said this with some of my own guys sometimes, like, I am a certain personality and sort of like good cop, bad cop. You don't need two bad cops, okay? You need, you need a good cop along with the bad cop. So I've already been the bad cop. So, you know, feel like you're the good cop, right? Be the good cop. Okay, new bar on the 89s. Okay, no, it did finish. That looked like it had so much farther, but I didn't realize how big that tail was on the 89 bar. All right, so I know that this is as good as I was hoping it was going to be. I thought we had a lot of space here to drop out, but apparently not. All right, it's a four-legged dog trap there. I'll close that out there. Too heavy to hold something like that because that's a new bar. And we could tail up a little bit first and then continue out. Now we have a 42,350
on the 1
situation on that one. Oh, good. Is Curtis going to be the new head? He's always been the head, bro. What are you talking about? Curtis is the man with the plan. Oh, brand ambassador in the new lingo. Hey, that might work. I trade to stay out of the Twitter drama. Yeah, there's a whole thing around that. Unfortunately, when you are a brand, I'll just finish out my statement around that. Is that a brand in itself that is not a personal brand. Personal brands win. If you just want to write this down, personal brands win. Branding of brands do not. In this economy. Now people will hate you for showing them your own product. It's weird to say. Do you guys understand what I'm saying with that?
Divergence up EM on the 20.
Divergence on a higher time frame. All right, so I will give it a shot here. I will stop out below that cross, but we just got a divergence coming in here on the 9s. We'll see if that gives a little up move. If we can get to that 11.7 would be great. However, could be a fake out. Again, divergence is not enough. We got to have more than that. We do have a cross right there. We got multi-ready up. Would prefer to see 3 of those, and these are spaced out pretty good there. I would rather see multiples of those, so this could be a problem. I'm going to go ahead and add stop. I'm just going to stick it below the cross here. Yeah, they want to connect with a person. They want to see a face. They're like, oh, so-and-so told me this. Oh, I heard, right? Who doesn't love saying, I heard that, fill in the blank, whatever it is. I heard blah from somebody else, not from the brand. Right? So, I don't know. I learned that. I don't want to say I learned it the hard way, but I definitely was like, the world has changed.
DCDM meme on the 1.
There is 3 wise men, strong sell. So we should be selling underneath this as a 3 wise men. So I will play it as such. 3WM.
DCDM meme on the 1.
Oh, and then it turned into a cluster. So fun.
Double delta meme on the 1.
Yeah, like a Michael Canfield. Like they would rather just connect with, hey, I heard from Mr. Canfield that ALGOBOX is great. They would rather hear that. They would rather hear, oh, Michael Carbone. I heard from Michael Carbone. He said that it was great. He uses it. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Well, let me check it out. But if you say, well, ALGOBOX says they're great. I saw this short the other day. It was an awesome short, and there was some beatbox music and do, and it was cool AF. Yeah, they're not into that. All right, that might have been, let's see. Is that a flush out? So I think it's a win-win for everybody. Now, hopefully the coupon coding doesn't become nightmarish to manage, but I think we will feel bad for I feel bad for kind of for our team because you know, as a team we'll do a lot of that. I don't want to say I feel bad for it. It's just that, you know, it's different. It's gonna be different. But I gotta wake up to reality. Like all the video editing in the world and all the cool stuff that we try to do, you know, it didn't move. It didn't move I don't want to say the needle from a monetary perspective, but from did people learn about us, which is my whole point. When people should know about ALGOBOX to know that ALGOBOX is the best. Now we got people that want to go silent on it, like Mike Schwartz. He knows it's the best, but he's like, nah. Ego gets in the way, and he's like, yeah, but I'm not gonna. Somebody asked me what to do. Nah, not gonna do it. Somebody asked me to do them a favor. Nah, not gonna do it. Somebody's family's under attack, and he wants a favor. Nah, I'd rather protect the privacy of my subscribers. You sick fuck. Curse you. You don't deserve it? Great. If you do, let it light. In the middle of the night. You don't want that fight. It might cause a little fright. But today we're going to keep it light. So here is... Yeah, we got multiple. I'm going to draw a big white line here. Going to be a big area. It's going to be a very important area for now or for later. F6, boom. You know my drill. Oh, I made this. Need to make it white again. One way or the other, this will be a very important area in the future. We got multi-ready up here. We got the cluster. We got another cross right here. This is going to be an important level now or later today. Marking it here at the 12:15. Beast mode hour. Gotta be careful because we did get a giant flush. That is the biggest flush. It was the last flush was that size. It was a big move up. That move up was, let me measure, 75 ticks. I'd love to catch a 75 ticker. Count me in, bro.
DCDMEM on the 1.
Yeah, going to be a very important area. Move this down a little bit because we got a cluster there as well. Going to put it in the middle of these two little clusters here. Question. Did anybody, let me check our Discord chat, hadn't seen in a while. On any of the low time frame instruments, any of the nerds, any RD, we know what nerd is? Nerd, NQ, ES, RTY, DAO. On any of the nerds, do we have any AO clustering? Back in. Oh, sorry. Back to 100. Let me pop back to Discord here and see lower time frame AOCs anywhere. If you've got a screenshot, I'd love to see it in the chat if you guys got it. Let's see. Got headshot. Let's go back to the public chat. Because basically we're just going to keep grinding. I want to get out of the way. Daniel D, you caught a big one. Nice. None? Okay. Okay, well then we should trap and pop. I would expect a trap and pop then. If we have not seen a clustering scenario here, then I'll still be expecting some big pop up here. It's midday, so this could be the midday turning point. Higher time frame wise, we also have a divergence coming up in here. Big tilt over and big flush out. So I think a big trap where nobody wants to get long here, and it's probably the play. If there were AO clustering somewhere, then I would go with no, maybe not. I'm gonna go with my favorite 24. Yeah, you see what I mean, Burr? Yeah, that's what I mean. And only 68 watching seems valuable to me. Yeah, I mean, that's the point. But the thing is you've never heard about us. So I'm curious, Burr, let's use you as an example. So you say your first day here. How did you find us? Like, what were you searching for, or how did you get introduced to us? Like, this is your first day that you came in here. Really weird. Like, I've literally done 500 live streams, and this is the first time you've heard of us. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, that's insane. That should not be happening. We are literally the best algorithmic trading platform in the world. But because the social media influencers don't want to talk about it, they don't want to say it, it's a jealousy thing. And it's because of me. I mean, it is my personality. Like, I rub people the wrong way. Okay. I'm not your beta male type for 2024. Okay. I'm not your beta male archetypes of these idiots that get all the views. Okay. And they hate me. Okay. I'm not Nick. Sorry, Nick. You're a nice guy. But sometimes I think you might have tits. I'm not sure. Just being honest. They're like, oh, I wonder why nobody likes you, Vinny. No, I have great people who like me, actually. They're just amazing people. I'm not popular from the standpoint of, well, the idiots don't like me. Clicked live on YouTube and it popped up. Oh, okay. Robot, you like robots? Hey, there you go. See, it's a specific type of niche there that appeals to. Yeah, but you know, like even that, it's sad. That's your first introduction. You've never heard about us anywhere. any other place. Never seen any, you know, specific advertisement or any other good stuff from us. It's crazy, right? So, but yeah, what I found was didn't matter how much we, you know, threw on, and people, if you see, here's the thing, nobody wants to click on a Google ad either, right? You see a Google ad, you want to sprint away. Am I right? You're like, oh hell no, right? But if a friend tells you, or you know, Edward, hey, Edward says blah blah blah, right? Or anybody else, oh, so and so likes it. Oh, okay, let me go check it out. Oh, so and so likes it. It must be good. You know, it's so weird how we are, you know. But I get it. Like, oh, Daniel D said it's good.
Double delta team on the 1.
Before I watched the risk video, I did not think I want to watch any of the videos. It's not easy to understand. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, right? Like, you just see it. And so, the other thing about, so some of you guys who are trying to live stream, like, you know, I've seen some people trying to start live streams and you got like all the charts up, and you know, there's that whole, listen, that will run people off. I just take it from the guy who's tried it and seen it. Like, the more charts you have, man, they will run away. They want Patrick Whelan zooming in on a chart, seeing one candle at a time, and they're like, I love it, it's the greatest, you're the GOAT. They see no value in information, right? Or anything that's going to take them more than 12 seconds that they think it'll take them time to understand. Forget it. It's got to be, yeah, I mean, you know, you guys know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But you could go on Twitter and write like the most overused trope about trading. Don't forget, the trend is your friend. And everybody's like, oh, like.
Meme on the 1.
You over here showing some crazy ass, amazing RTOFA code stuff, and they're like, and I'll look at it, and they're looking at it, and they'll look at it, and look at it, and they'll just push away. Get out of here. Showing the most amazing trades in the world, they're like, jealousy bug stops me from pressing the like button. Say something like, I can't even think of a stupid Twitter trope right now because I really want this thing to launch. It's to be amazing for a DCDM. That is a beautiful DCDM play. If it comes there, what is that? That's 32 ticks to the target. DCDM. Unfortunately, it's inside a butterfly. Currently still moderate sell. This for neutral, be even better. It might shift there. We'll see. I told you earlier we had that flush. There we go. Risk management, guys. Cloud. Risk management. Cloud. Cloud. Risk management. And should have pulled off half there, but I'm over here. Don't have my fingers over the buttons. So quick spikes up like that, you always have to be worried about a racquetball play. Hard off the front wall. People want instant gratification. Yeah. Okay, yikes. So now that is a 3 wise men, and we are currently still on the sell side. Please go neutral. Give me the whole thing. Give me the whole thing. Give me the whole thing. Come on, all the way up there to target. Get it. Get up there, all the way up, bro. I always forget I'm not trading NQ. Like if that was NQ, that'd already go all the way through. You know what I mean? I think half of my problem sometimes is treating the others like NQ and the movements. That's 40 ticks. It should have already gone 50 here. You got 8 more ticks to get to 50. When it's slow, it's going to go. Come on, you can do it.
J-hook long EM on the 1.
Finally, thank you. All right, so now we half up and let our runners go. We got a J hook, target 1, target 2, target 3 up above us. So remember, this all started from the divergence triangle. See, you show something very valuable like this. Nope, nobody's going to hit the like on that. Nope, but let me think of a trope. You guys type me, what's the best Twitter trope that you know is going to get 1,000 likes? Something that Stephen Burns would say. What would Stephen Burns say? Stephen Burns trading. What does Steve Burns say? Here we go. At Joseph Steve Burns. This guy. Listen, just say something that this guy says. You want a pro tip, or you really want to sell some stuff? Whatever this guy says. Let's scroll down and find one. All right, here we go. Your trading system should fit on a napkin index card. If it doesn't, you're making this way too complicated. Oh, 100,000 likes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's get another one. Replace all your goals with a single goal. Oh, 130 likes. We got to get even more for that. Replace all your goals with a single goal. Oh, yeah, absolutely, bro. Tell me more. Oh, yeah, give me some more. You need a thumbs up for that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Target 1, target 2. Beautiful. So that's another one. Traders are people who profit from recurring patterns. Oh, that one needs 1,000 likes. Oh, yeah. Traders are people who profit from recurring patterns. I'm literally, if y'all want to make money, literally just copy, paste, Burns, anything this guy says. Here we go. Work becomes play when you love doing it. Oh, 1,000 likes. Traders are people who, right there, dude, just copy paste his stuff and then put maybe another screenshot of something with your coupon code. That's a money making scheme right there. I am telling you right there. All right, there's my 50 ticks. Targets filled. All right. That's a pretty good one to end on, isn't it? What am I doing? It's just ALGOBOX 1s. All right, so for me to walk through all that, I mean, I could tell you guys so much valuable information about what just happened right there, and walking all the way through, double cross, double move to the target, J hook, target 1, target 2, target 3, coming off of you need a higher time frame to come into play, because here's the thing. This is, Eddie, will you please repost the 2 things again one more time for me? One more time for me so we talk about that in context of this right here, because I'm not just saying you come down here, read this and run. You need to have the higher time frame run, right? What's happening on the higher time frame? If you want to wait for that to get a big play, huge gigantonormous play there, high time frame plus, right? And then the full reads. What do I have? I have a double delta, right? DD. I taught you guys this stuff, and again, nobody's listened to it. Nobody's read. Why? Because I am out here branding, right? I'm branding and I don't do it under my name. I was doing better probably when I just branded everything under Vinny E-Mini. At least it was a guy. Oh, Vinny E-Mini says do. You're like, oh, well, Vinny's the founder. He coded it. He's just trying to sell me a product. Okay, fine. I'm pulling myself out, folks, because people deserve to know that this badass system that we have created exists. And it's sad that they don't. All 3 targets on the J hook. Beautiful. All the way up. Yeah, stalk the trade, execute on it. And when you get good at it, sure, you can sit out here and I can talk about all kinds of other stuff and still trade and hit that. No problem. Another one. Another funny trope. 7 tips from Warren Buffett on building wealth. Oh, gotta click on that. But you know what's funny? That's actually valuable. Let me show you. let's show you. Like, that was probably valuable. This is probably actually valuable. 7 tips from Warren Buffett, a guy who actually, you know, made millions. This is good. So how many likes do you think this got? To remind you, 191 likes for saying traders are people who profit from recurring patterns. Ooh, 191 likes. Ooh, something very 7 tips from Warren Buffett himself. What do you think? 3 likes? Okay. 11. Folks, I am not shitting you. Look, say something stupid, get 1,000 likes. Say something, okay, sorry. Say something stupid, useless, 1,000 likes. Say something actually valuable, post somebody who actually's got a brain, who's actually done it and succeeded with it. 7 tips. 7. 11 likes. This world is stupid. You want to cater to them? Get stupider. Okay. You want to sell something? Say something really stupid and then put your coupon code. I mean, have I just laid out another formula for you for a side hustle? I did, and I'm handing it to you. But I'm going to hand you guys the absolute best trading product that's ever existed. It is better than Bookmap, or what I call Crookmap, or Cancer Charts. It is better than Jigsaw BS. It is better than Think or Swim, the totality of Think or Swim. It is better. It is better than Power E-Trade, which I actually kind of liked Power E-Trade back in the day. Power Trade was pretty good for stocks. But dude, you put ALGOBOX on stocks. The video game approach, the playing Frogger, the 2D video game approach to the markets is superior to all others in this day and age. With the accessibility that we have to the markets and the technology that are available to retail traders, there is nothing better. Do you understand that? This trading plan can be written on a napkin. Run, don't walk, run away as fast as you can. Yeah, that's what's funny, right? That is what's also funny, is that the trope isn't even true. But people think, they're like, well, maybe that's my problem because I've got a lot of information. And what's funny is so like, let's say that to have a full glass here, let's do the glass is half empty type of thing here. Say a glass, folks. There's water in it. Just trust me, bro. All right. So let's say that you got to get it to this water level to really quench your thirst, to really succeed. But they're like, I filled it up. I was here, and then I filled it up some more. I got knowledge. I filled it up to here. And then they're like, right here, right about here, they come across his name Joseph or Stephen. He's got Joseph and I don't know, was it Stephen Joseph Burns? I don't know. Anyway, Steve Burns. You come across Steve Burns
Enigma long on the
trope one day, and it says it needs to fit on the back of a napkin. And all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, it's larger than a napkin. And remember that the red line is here. To get a full thing, what you need is this, okay? But all of a sudden, right about here, you're introduced to Steve Burns. All right, Steve Burns, you're like, oh, well, he says he's good at trading, and he's got a lot of people following him on Twitter, so it must be true. You know, because social media, I mean, it must be good if there's a lot of people following it. So right about here, he says it needs to fit on a napkin. So when you need to get it to right here, right about here, they're like, oh, I mean, I guess I get it. They cut out that, now they're down here. But you needed it here. Right. So here's what I like to think about with ALGOBOX. People are like, oh, there's a lot going on with ALGOBOX. Listen, this is everything you need with nothing that you don't. I can say that one more time for you if you want. There's a good trope for you. ALGOBOX. Everything you need, but nothing more than you don't. Something like that. I'm not good at the tropes. That's why nobody knows about us. We're like the best kept secret out there. Maybe. I don't know. But all right, Neo, take care, sir. Hope the family's doing well. How many of these trading books have you read? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, everybody types in the comments like, oh, how many trading books have you read? How to avoid the upper class lifestyle in the next 5 years. You got 14 likes. There you go. Confidence. Oh, here we go. Confidence comes from trusting your strategy and following it consistently. Come on, we need a few more laughs before I go, folks. This is my last live stream I'm ever gonna do. All right, so let's get a few more laughs, courtesy of Steve Burns. Look, smiley face. See, his only mistake is that what I've seen the ones that really do well are the ones that don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera when you take your photo. Like, look off into the distance. Look off into the distance. Like you don't even care that you're being photographed. Put some weird profile thing here, whatever, and then put something quippy, something witty in your bio with your coupon code if you want to make money. He doesn't have a coupon code. He's got, oh, I've got NinjaTrader EDU. But same thing. Same thing. He's like, oh yeah. Then boom, next thing you know, 600,000, 500,000 followers. Boom, instantly, right? Hilarious. Replace all your goals with a single goal. Hold on, this one was funny though. Under the chick, okay. AI generated, I'm sure. Hey, but do it. Confidence comes from trusting your strategy and following it consistently. Yeah, bro. If you don't keep your trading disciplined, the market will discipline you with significant losses. Ooh, lots of likes. The solution to being profitable. Wait, the solution to being a profitable lies in the math of your... Folks, you can literally F up grammar. Oh my word. Proof that the stupider you are, the more money you make. The more attention you get. The dumber and the less grammar, if you are less grammatically correct, the solution to being a profitable lies in the math of your strategy. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. You can't make this stuff up, you. Instead of viewing themselves as victims of circumstance, financially successful people see themselves as the architects of their destiny. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, my. Where are my buttons when I need them?
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression? Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out you did it, she tied you to a bed and spanked you with a metal spatula? If you said yes to any of these things, I don't care. And to keep it a bean, no one cares.
If the value of the like is, I mean, like, this is probably good. 5 steps to become a better trader. I mean, that's pretty, I mean, I don't know what the quality, I don't know what the content is, but I mean, it's pretty cool. 5 steps to become a better trader. And imagine it's some ALGOBOX stuff. It would probably be really cool. And you literally get like 3 likes. Okay. Like that's the funny, that is the irony that we're talking about here. It's so funny. Let's see another one. It's got a bunch of likes. Oh, this one, I'm probably sure that was probably helpful, but it's only got 9. So let's go to something like, where's the trope? Where's the trope, bro? Oh, do I have to follow him to get the trope? Bro, I'm not. This is a burner account. I'm not. Oh, Steve. So anyhow, basically I'm just proving out literally what does ALGOBOX cost with the coupon? 50% off. And there's 3 versions. You can do 1 year, lifetime, whatever. Yeah, check it out on the website, ALGOBOXPRO.com. Oh, and there are full auto options. So here's the thing: like, we got full auto, we got semi-auto. Like, there's literally everything: arm long, arm short, turn on continuous, Enigma entries, dude. Like, we got headshot, 2-finger salute, full autos. We got lunchbot, full autos. What? Well, that would take me work. Yeah. Well. Hey, thanks, man. I know you're new with us, but hey, man, good to see. I appreciate that. I'm gonna miss the sound bits. Maybe I'll incorporate them. I'll try to incorporate it. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I will give you guys. How about this? I will give you guys all of my sound bits. You guys want my sound bits? If you guys want my sound bits, type a 1. If you don't, type a 2 so I know you're trolling me. Hopefully some of the trolls are still here and celebrating the fact that today's my last live stream as I retire and hand everything I've built over to the trading community. The fun buttons. You guys want the fun buttons?
Emotional, damn it!
Don't lose your way.
Huh? Let's go.
I've got balls of steel.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining.
Another one.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, headshot!
Billions and billions.
Billion.
Hello. It's
John C.
Wrong.
MP3.
You gotta have my son's favorites. Oh, yes.
Ich fühl mich wie auch wie
What you say?
You lack discipline.
I'm really rich.
Baby, I don't understand this.
Grilled cheese Obama sandwich.
Finish him.
Yeah, so you guys want the yeah, so they're all on a cool website. Make sure you guys go to myinstance.com and then I will get you guys a link to mine. I think there's a way that I can ship those over to you guys, kind of thing. So myinstance.com, if you guys want to, I mean, if you do want to do some crazy live stream, or, you know, I don't know, you're making your video and you want to make it entertaining, you want to be the comedy show of trading, which, I mean, I think, dude, you'd be surprised at the power of comedy, man. People love comedy stuff. You make some jokes, like, make some jokes about the tropes, you know, and then simultaneously give them some good information at the same time. Like, that is a killer combo. I mean, I don't know. Could be good as well. Giving you pro tips.
Shake it, baby.
Smoke weed every day.
here comes the money.
Yeah, boy.
It's got that like you got that song.
It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like
You are fake news. Don't be rude. We love you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Stop it. So shiny. Okay. Look at this guy. I love it.
Triple kill.
That was easy.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a way for me to share all the ones that I've collected over the years. And I'm sure you guys do a better job with them than I did. Okay, to answer that question, will you keep coding software more in the future, even though ALGOBOX is OP already? Yes. Yeah, in fact, the wish list will remain open. In fact, I'll probably have more time. Think about that. We'll have more time to do more stuff. Won't that be cool? I mean, if there is something that we're missing, we have developed this over the years, right? We have been adding, enhancing over, you know, publicly. We're out in 2016. This is the 8th year of this version. I mean, I coded a lot before all of that. But where we are now, this is, you know, this is 8 years in the making, coming up on a decade of code into the current version of ALGOBOX, and, you know, continuously adding and enhancing. Let me show you guys a screenshot of what is coming here on the Platinum. How many of you guys know about Platinum Enigma panel? Type of 1 if you do, 2 if you don't. And I will, I'm going to show you guys what that is going to look like. Don, do you have your image you can repost real quick there in the Discord chat for me? Can you pop that back in again? It's going to take me a minute to go find it. Somebody got the platinum image handy. I could probably grab it in the wish list. How about I just go to the wish list? Hashtag wish list. If you guys want something coded, I don't know, guys. Some people don't know this. If you want something added, you think there's some way to enhance ALGOBOX. Now, again, I'm not just doing everybody's requests, okay? But sometimes you guys come up with great ideas. Not every idea is a great idea, folks. Even though, contrary to what your mom told you, not all ideas are good ideas. But if you do, you think you got a good idea, hashtag wish list, and we'll go inside. Thank you, Curtis. All right, so Platinum Edition, Enigma bot panel. This was put into the wish list, and Don spent a lot of time. Like, I mean, he really thought through all this. And I'm not saying that everything is coming in this. There are some things that I'm like, but I'll just say, like, almost everything that he wanted here is coming. Make sense? So these are basically Enigmas with additional filters. If you really want to get down to what it is, it's auto entry, arm long, arm short, continuous, that's full auto. Enter next would be take the next play. You want moonshots only, you want super moons only, super AOs only. Do you want the MacVU filter on or off for neutral or not, etc. Fiddle zone, filter on, flatline filter on. And yes, you could reverse. So imagine that you turn a flatline off. If you want to take all the flatline reversals, I don't know who's done a study on that. Flatline reversal, you know, if you combine these two, what does that mean? So turn flatline off, which means you're only taking them in there, and reverse on and take the next one. So you see the flatline come in, you're into the flatline, and instead of skipping it, filtering it, you reverse on. Turn reverse on. Basically, if it's a long, it ends up going short. Because you know how it is. It's like the rubber band factor. If you're in the flat line, it's like a wimpy rubber band. It's not pulled back or extended. You know the drill. Anyhow. Basically one panel to solve them all. In place, not having to deal with turning on a strategy, turn off strategy, blah, 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 blah. All directly coded through. Basically strategy level, algorithmic strategy, logic in an indicator. And it's like, indicator is such a lowly word. It's just an indicator. It's, you know, it's classic project management 101. It's just all you got to do is, it's just if then else. It's just Anyhow, this I think was the greatest enhancement we did. Really be able to give you the confluence levels right there on without having to go into the thing. Switch it, boom, quantity, movement, fire off the ATM. And so basically an enhanced version of this, and it will be for Platinum members only or anybody who signs up before 2025. 2025, yeah, I mean, I'm handing over to the community. But if you were here prior, you consider yourself a founding member before Vinny went off into the sunset. You can, when we're all old and gray, you guys can talk about, remember back in my day when Vinny was out there live streaming every day? Remember that guy, Vinny guy? Remember him? Yeah, I mean, I was there when he used to live stream every day. I was there. That man was wild. Or maybe not. I don't know. Indicator, the single pane of glass. Indeed. 50% off, and I get 50% of how much they spend. That is 100% correct. Yes, Eddie. So let's do it like this. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys some numbers. You want to see some numbers? Yeah, all right, let's talk about it. Here's what happens. So lifetime everything is $59.99. No, what is it? $69.99, isn't it? This is full auto, all the good stuff, right? Okay, so let's say that you use coupon code ED50. All right. So Edward's got a 50 off code. So somebody goes and is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get 50 off of that. So he just got it for, so his total was
Divergence down EM on the 8th.
Ish. Right? So he paid $34.99. And you and I are 50-50. We're 50-50 partners, right? So you tell me how much you get. About 1,700 and change. Yes, so the customer. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. Customer pays $34.99. You get half. ALGOBOX get half. It's not just me. We gotta pay me, staff, all that kind of cool stuff. Do. And then on top of that, you have the code too. You get to play. You get to trade. How much you making in your trading? You're probably making $34.99 a day. All right. 4K a day keeps the JOB away. Is that your target? I don't know. What's your target? 1K? 2K? What is it? You learn how to play it well. Does that answer that question? You guys get to pick out your own coupon codes, by the way. Get smart with it. Think about your coupon code. Okay, think about it. Think about it. I would encourage you to think about it. So that's an all-in, but you know you don't have to do that. There's three options. The monthly will be going away. I'm pretty sure we're not going to deal with monthly. I'm not going to have to sit there and deal with that. I don't think. So monthly is going away. So anybody who did want to get in on monthly, whatever, to do payout over time, you better get it now because that's going to go off the website pretty quick. Thank you, Blackout. 1749.50 would be your take home from everyone on a lifetime version. Now on a random occasion like Black Friday coming up, I'm sure we'll drop that price a little bit, but yeah, your coupon code. But the profit split, if you want to do a side hustle or however you want to do it. Again, dude, we just talked about Twitter. People are like, well, I don't have Twitter, Vinny. And like, you're in my Discord, right? Yeah, but I'm only in your room. Oh, well. You know how many other Discord rooms there are? Let's go another hypothetical. Let's hop in. Let's do it. Let's just do it right here on live stream. Let me show you how easy. Let me show you. Now, because I'm Vinny E-Mini, it's not going to work well for me. But let's say that it's you. Okay, if I go talk in one of these rooms, you know they're going to ban me instantly because competition. What's this? Cluster Delta? I don't know. Some group called Cluster Delta. I don't know. Go in here, introduce yourself. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Blah, 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 blah. Let's go in their off-topic room. Hey. Oh, really, mate? Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, yeah, mate. Look at me. See? A real person. So, you know what? Oh, we want to talk. Hey, mate. You ever tried them there ALGOBOX urinators 9000s? Yeah, dude. It's beautiful. Very chip. What'd you have for breakfast? Oh, donuts. What about you? Yeah, I had some donuts too. Yeah, bro. Hey, man, you seen this thing? What is it? Did you buy the dip? Oh, see, buy the dip. I mean, listen, just make a tweet that says buy the dip. You'll get 1,000 likes. Now, don't show actually doing it and making money. If you do that, they'll be jealous and mad. You lying. You didn't do that. Just write buy the dip. Don't put anything. Buy the dip. Use my coupon code. I don't know. It's so funny, right? The tropes. Too funny. Anyhow, so go in there and make friends. I don't know. I can think of 1,000 ways that people are like, I don't know. But at the same time, you need to be motivated by money, right? You guys got to be paid for your time. So, hey, you know what? We will do the best profit split in the entire trading industry. 50-50. Is that fair? We'll keep building it out. We'll do all the support. We'll still do all the tickets. We'll handle all of the tech support. We'll handle all the installation setup. We'll handle all of the distribution. We will handle all the installation setup. Is it fair? Any questions? The audio stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended. Man, see this the things you do with all the live streaming is like there's so many things. What's wrong now? What's wrong now? YouTube, your audio stream's current bit rate is 0 is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use audio stream bit rate of 128 kbps. That what? Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check. What? Not working? 0? Maybe I don't understand what. Do I not understand bitrate? I mean, bitrate 0? How can it be bitrate 0 unless you guys don't hear me? Is that a thing? So this is, I guess if you're doing episodes, this is episode 500. Will you come back? I mean, if you guys really want me to, you guys will need to run your own thing and talk about it. But no, I'm not planning on it.
Delta team on the 1.
I do have some unfinished business with some special people online, if you know what I'm saying. But no, I think this is what I call a triple win. Win-win-win for everyone. It is win for the company and organization to get people to know who we are. It is a win for the people like Burr. Give an example. Like Burr has never heard about us before. How is that possible? Burr, I'm sure you've heard of, if you don't mind me using you as an example. Burr, you have heard of TD Ameritrade, right? And you've heard of PowerTrade, you've heard of E-Trade, right? You've heard of those companies, yes? But what is sad to me is as the #1 algorithmic trading platform in the world right now, that so few people know about us. Does that make sense? And that needs to change. And I think it's me. I got to get out of the way. That is what I've come to the conclusion of, yes? I said something to somebody the other day, like, look, if you're going to live stream, you can do a thing, you want to have me on your show. All right, because I don't participate in any of these other shows. I'm not going out there and glad handing with these idiots that are interviewing turds. Oh man, I gotta take that. Yeah, this might be the final trade ever. Final trade of the stream might be coming right here. We're in the middle of the no trade zone area here, but that is a super enigma. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'll go full. I will go full position here. Super enigma for the long.
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
Those companies that you mentioned don't want you to succeed because it takes less money out of the pocket. True, but you've heard of them. Yes, I just want to check to make sure. Like, Curtis, you're new as well to us, or Mr. Epley. It's weird. We don't have very many. Whenever I say Curtis, everybody knows, like, my right-hand man, Curtis. But we'll call you Mr. Epley. So, Mr. Epley, but you have heard of TD Ameritrade. You've heard of Bookmap, right? But this is your first introduction to ALGOBOX today, right? That is the sadness that I'm talking about. Right, that should not be. Our name should be known as much as these other idiots are. Right? It is a better product. It is more transparent. We have done more for the trading community than any other group. Hands down, facts. You have to look through the videos to find it, but we have. We have done more. These guys go out there and they've done more tweets, and they've done more meet and greets, and they've done more yoga poses with each other. Gross. But trade for trade, transparency, visibility, code, value. Nobody has done more than us. Period. Proud of the work. But from a marketing perspective, I've been absolute turd. Okay. I am not the sales guy. Okay. Never have been, never will be. I smash clowns. I bring truth. I speak truth to power. I will never be a beta. And I think there's more work to be done. I have done a lot of work here. Been a lot of fun. And I'm handing over the torch. How long is the learning curve? So see, Burr, you're new, right? But you have heard of these others. I wanted to hear from you earlier. You've heard of Thinkorswim. You've heard of the others, right? Our learning curve is 40 days to learn. And I think it will take you approximately 120 days to, I don't want to say master, but to the point where you could be comfortable taking trades. You have a eureka moment at the 90-day mark, in my opinion. And we have it broken down into a 120-day program, broken into 3 sets of 40. 40 is a biblical term and number. It's a perfect number of trial, perfect number of tribulation, perfect number of experience. 40. It's an important number. So 40 days to learn, 40 days to practice quantity, 40 days to function on quality. And I have found that I believe that is the magic bullet. Now, at the same time, everybody's different. So it's impossible for me to say. I've had people learn this and start crushing with it as soon as 2 weeks. Depends on their already like inherent knowledge of the markets. If they're taking their inherent knowledge of the markets and then combining it with like seeing a visual like this, like a 3 wise men trap, and you already understand that, and then you just got the visual for it with harmonic patterns with a PRZ cross for the low point. Some people catch on to that really quick. Some people need to slow it down. But it's 40, 40, 40 is the way that our program is laid out. 40 days of videos, 40 days of quantity, 40 days of quality, in my opinion. And that's all laid out in our 120-day training program. If you go to Discord on the left, and we're going to go to the Start Here section. So click on Start Here. You scroll up here. Here's the 120-day program, basically broken down like this. 40, 40, 40. Pick 3 primaries to start, 3 or 4 strategies. And then you execute quantity here, and quality here. QQ. Here's the syllabus. Here's what I teach. What's on the menu? Again, like I said, we have put more into all this, but nobody knows about it. And I am done being the best kept secret. Make sense? Here's a 120-day program in 3 videos. Red, blue, green. Although, again, my editor doesn't know that it's RGB. He should have done red, green, blue. Again, it's the small things. The devil's in the details. But, anyhow, inductive approach. 5 time frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for your entry points. Enigma bot panel. One of the greatest. 5 trade sheet if you want to approach the markets like a video game. We've got the electronic version. We also have the printout version. Oh, I just hit my target. Target's filled, folks. There it is. And it's my $400 superstition. 3,600. I am $15 away from the $400 superstition. And what we like to say,
Vinny E. Mini said T targets filled.
Curtis G on the mic.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy, you don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shining.
System online. You have entered our virtual trading floor. Verifying your clearance and access levels. Access granted. You may proceed at your own risk. Welcome to Vinny's live chat room. I will now walk you through setup. Please be patient, keep your eyes on the monitor, and pay close attention to our visual walkthrough and audio guide software when the warning bell rings. Warning, please listen closely.
ALGOBOX, you turn it all around. You tell me that you need me, then you go and show me how. Wait, you tell me that it's easy, didn't think I'd see the game you play. It's too late to miss the game. ALGOBOX, it's too late. I said it's too late to miss the game. ALGOBOX, it's too late. Take another risk, take a trade, take a shot for you. And I need you like a heart needs a beat, something new, yeah. Make it like a game now, winning every move, and you say follow and play along. ALGOBOX, it's true. It's too late to miss the game. ALGOBOX, it's too late. It's too late to miss the game. ALGOBOX, it's too late. Whoa. It's too late to miss the game. ALGOBOX, it's too late. It's too late. ALGOBOX, it's too late. ALGOBOX, it's too late. It's too late to miss the game. ALGOBOX, it's too late. Yeah, I'm holding on your trades, got me 10 feet off the ground. ALGOBOX makes trading like a game. Join us now and see what can be found. ALGOBOX, and never miss the game.
Alrighty then, for me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and Eddie B, I am sending out that big H-turn! See ya! Art team. Show them how it's done.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 loading. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Check on freeze. Order filled. Target filled.
Lower bands touching on the 89.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is ALGOBOX, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Oathroom.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you talk. You don't matter where I go with you, not here, it's just not home. I know I can't let go without you near.